recording. I don't actually know when to
I have to test
when
this
to
out.
start
I have to test this
the
out.
timer. I'm gonna do
I
it
have
as
to
soon as
test
I can
this out.
see something. Okay, Marco, come on, I need you.
Yep, he was right.
There he is. There's
You
Marco.
are about to see
Yep, he was right.
the most incredible doll ever invented.
The
Her
most
name is
incredible
Poppy,
doll ever.
and she is the first truly
It was
intelligent
you.
doll in the world.
You are the
A
cringe
little girl
ass
can talk to
Nene
her,
baby
Poppy
legend.
gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
On my way. You streaming now? On my way.
Poppy's as lovable as a real girl, and she talks like one too.
Hi, my name is Poppy. I love you. Can you help me polish my shoes?
Why, of course, Poppy. Just like a real girl, Poppy always wants to look her best.
Perfect. Thank you.
Her hair is sturdy and won't come out when you brush it, and smells just like a poppy flower. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Poppy?
I'm a real girl. Just like you.
What's the time?
Playtime!
And if you've ever wanted to see how all of
Marco.
the nation's favorite
This is
toys were
beautiful.
created, Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person. An entire hour in the most magical toy factory on Earth. What are you waiting for? Come visit the factory. We can't...
Ah.
This is it's playing these creepy sounds and Markiplier's and Markiplier is panicking. Oh.
This literally matches up perfectly.
Now I think it's just the entire video keeps on playing until I skip it.
Just never skip.
No, because this isn't part of the time yet.
Oh.
So what hour videos have you uploaded?
Two Wendigoon videos.
Oh, 2 Wendigoon videos? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, as soon
What's
as
the
I can
best?
see something, I'm gonna turn on the timer. They're probably gonna have to. Okay. Okay, the timer's on. Here, let me turn on the fan real quick. You guys can look at Huggy for a second. Be right back.
So let's look at Huggy Wuggy.
Wait, hold on, Noah.
He's gone. He's turning on the fan.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, time to watch some Stampy.
Stampy long nose. So what's the longest speedrun?
11
this is
minutes.
Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play
Wait, how long?
video.
11
And
minutes.
today I am going to be
11
building
minutes?
So good.
I'm aiming for like 3 hours.
Manor. And I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm just going to head over to
Would that
Stampy's Fun
would that
Zone
speedrun
right now.
count?
I'm
Yeah.
also in this video going to be
Oh, damn.
joined by Epic Big C, someone who you may know as Chloe, and also in here, Frog Angel is going to be joining me. So hey,
Frog Angel? No
welcome
way.
to the
Frog
party.
Angel,
And,
no way, dude.
Yeah, as I said, I'm going to be building a Google
Is this the
manor.
Slaves
It was gonna
one?
be
Yeah,
like
this is Minecraft
a
Slaves.
ghost train,
This is
but then I
Minecraft
thought that if
Slaves.
you're going around on like a minecart, you're going to be going
Oh.
around.
Stampy supports slavery confirmed.
Scary things. I'm
To see what episode he's on.
He's on like 4. He's on like 700 at this point, I think.
Kind of like a fun house, but instead of fun, scary. That's the
Yeah,
plan
instead of
anyway.
fun,
He
it's
is
I don't
so
have much of that
empty
with my
long
garden
hat.
anyway.
So horrible.
He
And
changed
the
his
first
name
is my
from
Love Garden
No-
tradition,
had
the
like a
time where I
lot.
add someone to my Love Garden.
He's
And
on-
today, adding
He's on
Chloe.
episode
And, the reason I'm adding
747.
her isn't
Goodness.
because of any particular message or
This is
anything.
episode
It's
60.
basically
Are we
because
just gonna
Dude,
spend,
I
like,
could
always
not
commenting on my videos,
stand
sending me messages
playing on.
pretty much every
I
single
couldn't
video,
stand
whether it be
playing on
Minecraft,
Xbox
Walking
for
Dead,
like
or whatever.
7
And she's
hours.
never asked me
For like
my
7
Love Garden.
years.
She's only just
Yeah.
been really nice to me and sent me lots of nice
What?
messages.
Because
And
he
they're
knows
always
this.
commenting like about the video rather than
Let's
just saying can I be
say
in your love garden. And I just really appreciated
it's
it. So I just wanted to say thank you,
around-
Kyra.
hold on,
welcome to my
calculations,
love
guys.
garden. I appreciate that you watch my
Calculations.
videos. Yeah, welcome to the love garden.
So
I'm also here gonna go and grab
20
a dog. It all sounds weird when I say grab a dog. I'm not gonna
times
carry it with me. I'm gonna tell a dog to follow me, and I'm going to
747.
The Arbiter.
We're just gonna spend like 10 minutes just watching stuff.
divided by.
Yeah,
because
let's
I
go
never
the
take
Arbiter.
Arbiter with me because I don't know, I think it's
Divided
quite
by
a bit of
60.
a long and laborious
He talks about
name to say
about the
arbiter, you know?
about the
Like, if
arbiter
I'm
being a
taking
weird name for
spring
like
with me, I
5
can go like,
minutes.
spring, come here,
It's
spring.
estimated to
taking
be
the arbiter,
around
I gotta go like, the
249
arbiter, when I'm
hours
calling him, it's
of
a bit,
playing,
it's a bit more of an
which I think
awkward,
it's not.
like, mouthful to
I
say
Yeah,
when
no.
don't
calling your
believe
dog.
it.
That's always
Yeah,
the
no.
good dog
Yeah, no,
test.
cause
Is it a good name to
some
call
of
out
the
in a
what?
park? Like, say
How
if
do
you're
you
trying to
jump
decide
from?
what to call like a dog, and
Oh,
you decide I'm gonna
cause
call
yeah,
my
some
dog
of them are
Gertrude,
longer and some are
okay?
shorter.
And you've got to think about if you're in the park and
And
your
that's
dog
just
runs
the
away, you're
recording
there going,
stuff.
Gertrude,
That's just the recording that's
Gertrude.
in
Is
the
that a good
videos.
name
That's
to
just in the
call
recording
like
that's in the
really loud in a
videos.
park with a load of people there? You
I
know?
couldn't
And
I
I
couldn't
think
imagine.
Spring is a good name.
It's
but
such a
the
janky
arbiter,
controls
the
and it
arbiter,
doesn't.
I think that's a bit too much of a mouthful to call out loud in a park and probably slightly embarrassing, especially if people
Cheesecake.
know about Halo and know the fact that your dog is named after a character from a sci-fi video game. Anyway, over here, the first thing you may already have noticed is that my duck
So you're gonna play the game?
a duck rather than just
Watching.
like a wooden bowl. Some of you may have actually seen in my 2,000 subscribers special this build
Oh my
already,
God,
but
you're
I'm going
so
to show it to you
neat.
properly. It's a big
Oh, you
duck,
see
and
that?
I think it looks
What
hilarious.
is that
You can see I
thing?
put a top hat on it.
It's a chicken.
I
What
think I
thing?
might have a
That's a
top hat as a
chicken.
theme
Oh, it
throughout my
is?
fun
I can't
land. You can,
even
of course, see my creeper coaster has a top hat as well. Also,
He's making a
dogs?
creeper
Two
coaster?
dogs? Really?
He already made it.
Okay,
a
I
long
think this is
time
actually Barnaby.
That's
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
first things that he made.
Still following me around from when I took him around with me the other
Dude.
day. So I got Barnaby and the Arbiter. They can both sit down for now. Yeah, so you can see it's got
Barnaby?
its legs, like
Wait.
sprawled out like either side. I heard a zombie there. Is there a zombie
Oh,
underneath, or is that
Barnaby,
just
dude.
a pig? Are you secretly a
I
zombie
remember
pigman
Barnaby.
in disguise? Is that like a baby zombie pigman? Yeah, it's got a bit of a
Little
an
does he
undead
know,
quality if you look
big
at it.
zombie.
Anyway,
It's
yes,
a
you can see the legs
baby
sprawling out
zombie
either
pigman,
side, which
a
just
real
looks kind of
zombie.
You know
hilarious.
that villain
There's,
arc he did?
the wings there,
What?
and the face. Obviously, it's
Remember
like
when
a
there was a
real
villain in
dog's
his
face, but
world?
I kind of like
What?
these
Oh,
thin,
what's
long
his name?
eyes, which just look quite
Hit the
amusing.
target?
And I'm actually gonna have a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
going to be playing against Chloe, and I'm going to have the first game of
I actually
the
never
duck
really
fling.
watched
So you can see
Stampede.
that I called it the
Sad.
Pretty
What?
Duck Fling. So it's kind of
Oh,
like
so-
duckling, but duck fling, if you excuse
I
the
never really
awful pun,
understood
and
him.
This
also
man
like
is a
the
comedian
duck
right here.
fling, but the pretty duck fling, I don't know. It's a weird
Duck fling.
name. And it looks like Lee's come to join us as well. I didn't know him
Ugh.
a while ago, but he was playing a different game.
Whoa, Lee's great.
Did you see what he did?
And now, me and Chloe,
I know what he
I'm
did.
going to be going 1v1
What did he do?
on the duck fling.
No, you don't, obviously.
You didn't see my last
What did he
videos.
do?
Both
Miners.
here, and you should probably stay
He did the
crouched,
EDP.
Oh.
He wanted to get the cupcake. He wanted to get the EDP 445
and try and fling it
cupcake.
from one side to the other, and we're going to have 1 minute
Yeah.
to do it. And the way I'm going to
Oh.
do it is by just
His,
using my phone. I haven't got any fancy redstone to
server.
sort of.
What's
do
his
the
name
time.
again?
It looks
It's
like
as
everyone's
shrimpable
backed
as
out
that.
halfway,
Isn't
which
that
is
like
kind of
Line
convenient
Maker or
because,
something that was
Chloe
in
Oh yeah,
is
line
playing
maker. Yeah, that
it. So,
guy.
yeah, I'm gonna
He
press
is
start in a
also
second.
also
When I
wanted the
press start,
EDP
I'm gonna
445
punch Chloe
cupcake.
to say we've started,
Mm.
and I'm gonna punch her
And-
again to say that we've finished. It's the only way I could come up with like signifying it properly. So I'm gonna press start now, and now I just need to punch
Could've just
Chloe
moved to
and
Africa.
go into first person and
Oh my
crouch,
God.
and we're off. So I want to try and lasso the chicken
It's
and
8
the
there.
ducks if I can actually hit any. This is like the big challenge, and you want to look up and fling it.
We
and try
stand
and get it
hog
from one
riders in
side
this
to the other, and it
server.
looks
I'm
like-
sorry,
it looks like,
Poppy
Frog
Playtime
Angel has decided to help me
Speedrun.com
out with some game.
mods.
And the way you win is by
I
basically
truly
having,
am.
More ducks
Not
in
really.
the other person's pool
Little
at
bit,
the end.
though.
So you're trying to get all of
Yeah,
the
Emery,
ducks
you're gonna be
out of the
permanently
pool, and,
documented
it's a bit
on
unfair
the-
for Chloe because there are two of us.
on the
I'm okay with that.
Oh
speedrun.com.
no, looks like she's
I'm
changed
okay with
sides.
that.
We're doing girls v boys.
gonna
It's
go look at this
Chloe and
speedrun.
Alison Louise against me.
What's it
and
called?
Captain
Stampede
Chloe. I'm
one?
doing
No
it, look, I've got no
sexist.
ducks.
Sexist.
Look at this. Look, they got all their ducks in there. They're doing rubbish.
Playtime.
They're doing rubbish.
Wait
Rubbish.
for them to try and get-
Sexism.
I'm winning. I might as well do a bit of fishing while I wait.
I might as well do some fishing.
Left on the timer.
Damn.
Right.
And when we run
You
out
stabbed
of
it.
time, no, look, they just got
Wait,
one
what
across.
was it again?
Oh no, they
The
got two across. No, they're not going to get a last-minute victory. Was this their plan all along? And there we go. There's the timer going
I love
on.
how
You can
bright
probably
it
hear the
is.
duck going,
You
and
can't
just
tell
touch
what's
them
going
and
on.
Say, time's up, everyone. Time's up as the duck is there going off. The duck of time has done its final.
The
push,
duck of
and,
time.
it looks like I won. Let's just count them up. One,
Looks like
two
I
on my
won.
side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 in their side. I think there should probably be 6. I think there's 8 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 in their side, and only 2 in my side, and it was 2v1. Stampy Longnose is the victor. Yay! I won. Oh, all right, I don't have to take it out. And don't make me use my fishing rod on you. And
Stampy abuses women, confirmed.
Where were you earlier when it was girls v boys on the duck fling?
Yeah,
Anyway,
jeez.
moving on. What I'm going to be building here, as I said earlier, is kind of
What's
like
this,
my
speedrun called
scary
again?
man.
What?
And, you're gonna
It's
be
the all
speedrun
cases
around it.
speedrun.
Basically, things are going to jump
Or all,
around,
not all
like
cases,
pistons and stuff.
all
There's gonna
tapes.
be Lots of googlies in
So
there.
you have
and
to watch
lava.
the
Looking at
tapes.
the
You don't
speedrun,
have to
the
watch all the
longest-
tapes.
But for
You don't
now,
have to watch
kinda
the tapes,
need
you just
to
have to
build
put
the
them in.
outer shell, sort of, the
Oh.
big scary manor.
But I like
is
watching
gonna
them.
hold it all. And I should probably like build a like a.
I like how
cube
the
first,
longest
and
time
I
was
wonder
33
why.
minutes and he's trying to do
by having
3
it all look a
hours.
bit,
Yeah.
old
I'm
and,
already
No,
almost
no,
the
you
slowest
a bit
speedrun.
messed up, you know? Like, I'm
No,
gonna have
you
gravel
can
path,
What
leading
time
you
are you
can
at now?
make a
8
category
minutes.
called
toolbars
slow
and
run.
stuff,
Minutes?
all the
Probably.
way around it, and
And just
I'm
post it
gonna
on
sort
there.
of dig the outline. I'm gonna throw to Chloe some
So-
gravel, and then
Oh,
No.
Are you gonna try more
and,
speedrunning
start
later?
filling in
Yeah,
the
I'm
I'm
probably
gonna
gonna go for an
start,
actual
like,
speedrun
building
and
it
any
along like
percent.
this. It's not gonna be
It'll be
really
bad, but
long.
whatever.
I mean, I don't
Playtime
really
chapter
need
1.
views
Try
on any of
maybe
my
Then-
Minecraft
videos.
speedruns? Have we found
No,
out
Then
that?
I
maybe
hate
glitches.
Minecraft speedruns. They're
People
stupid.
in
They're
the
Oh,
like,
world,
look
you know? I
how-
don't think there's ever gonna be
Let me turn
like
this
a
down
big
one second.
queue like to get on any of these rides.
I cannot.
Yeah, there's
hear you.
all tapes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it just looks a bit better having
Turned
a
it
real
down.
queue. And I suppose if a lot of my dogs like end up wanting to play at the same time,
Wait, Poppy
then they
Playtime's
can do
on
that as
mobile?
well. And
Apparently.
it's like every time I go to change direction, Lee
Hold on.
starts building, and he doesn't
Oh.
realize I'm not going to change direction.
yeah,
I've
Lee's so
been
dumb,
Have you heard
bro.
about those
this
like
way,
news
I'm gonna
reports
put
about
fences
Wait.
around,
parents
and I don't
worrying
want
about
the,
Poppy
fences
I love
Playtime?
how
to
no
link up.
glitch
It's kind of
list
funny as all,
is
like, here
longer
over, like,
than all
this
tapes.
one
No
area trying
glitch
to do
list.
this path. Like,
Yeah.
they're all there trying
Or
to guess
glitch
where I'm
list.
going to build next to try and help me out.
Okay.
And
Really?
all of my slaves
Or no,
that I
it's-
have in
it's
my
shorter than all
videos, and a lot of
tapes.
you like to
Oh.
call
Well, yeah,
It's longer
because
than
no
all
major
tapes.
glitches.
It's longer
that are
than all
here to
tapes.
help me out.
It is?
Trust me, after
Yeah.
these videos, we do
Oh,
chat,
dang.
we do have
All
a laugh and
tapes
stuff. I
is
don't
6 minutes,
just
14
employ them in just
seconds,
to help
and
me out in these videos. I'm sorry, Lee, I didn't mean to
510
hurt you. I
milliseconds.
just realised
All
my
tapes,
dog's all the way
no
over
major
there. I didn't
glitches,
mean
or
to
just
do
all
that.
tapes
I think
with
this will be
glitches?
long enough for the queue, seeing
All
as,
tapes
we really
with glitches,
didn't
and then
need-
Then that's
no
why,
major
because
glitches.
it's with
So, yeah,
glitches.
this
Because
is
they
gonna
can,
be
you can
where
just
the
like
start
wrong
of
warp
action is.
and
I might
stuff.
actually do it
Probably,
a
or no,
little
that's
bit shorter,
a different game.
That's
I don't know,
that's
maybe-
Zelda.
No, there's a lot of games that you can wrong warp.
things,
Well,
like
yeah.
scary things in the
Um,
garden, like I can have
still.
like some like trees, I don't know,
Time
maybe have
with
some
loads, time
cobwebs and
without
stuff.
loads.
Yeah, because you can like clip into
So, yeah, I
walls.
can add all that later. I'm just gonna put
Like
I
in
don't
chapter
know,
2, there's literally a wall that's just
queue in
missing.
here.
It
Like, I
just
might
doesn't
put
have
I know.
collision. It's so.
See if he
See
can
what?
do that, so I
How
can-
do you
Literally-
mess up your game that bad? That
I
you
know.
that like in the prototype build the wall has collisions and then in the full release it doesn't.
Bars. I think it's just
Like,
how did that happen?
I don't know.
And the
You had to mess up
idea
pretty
Well,
badly
dessert
for
is-
that.
dessert
to
manner?
happen.
Yo.
Dessert
like a
manner?
scary
Yummy?
face,
Tasty?
and,
Dessert?
hopefully in this video, like I'll get enough built so you can kind of
The no
see,
major
what I
glitch
wanna
list is
do
by
for
a
the
Brit.
skull, but I'm gonna
No, it's
have-
not by a
You.
Brit. It's by an Aussie.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
gonna have,
I thought it was gonna be an
fences
epic
along the
fail.
top and the bottom,
I
which
did
will
it.
hopefully look like a
Yeah,
mouth
Joker.
and teeth. And then I'm gonna have like two windows
Why not?
either
Okay,
side
no,
above
okay.
the mouth, as if
Thanks.
like their eyes, and I might put
Oh my
glow stone
God!
even never
What?
behind there, so they kind of look like they're glowing.
He
And
opened the
then,
door in
yeah,
a
I don't know, I
second.
might try and add some
What?
ears, and I
The
might
first
add
door in a
nose
second.
somehow, and I'm just gonna start building and just
We're
sort of,
less than a
see
second.
what I end up with, and hopefully it'll look quite
Wait,
cool.
what?
Dude,
I mean, I know
what?
I'm only starting it in this video, so I'm not going to get very much done, but
What are you
I want
talking
like at
about?
least
Poppy
the
Playtime, or-
outside built. And oh no, it looks like they're going to be breeding. Looks like Lee's giving them both pork chops to try and make a little baby. I don't know if they're going to
so-
do that yet. I think I've got the maximum
What did
amount
you
of
say?
dogs I can have in my world,
sorry,
so I
what?
don't think I can actually have
What?
a baby, but...
Lee is making.
I
I can't
think
have a
I'd like to
baby.
give me a nice
Stampy
baby
can't have a
thing.
baby
And look at all these
confirmed.
kids. Which one shall I pick?
L.
I'm
confirmed
gonna go for the
everything.
middle one. Let's all have a sleepover. Let's
Gonna
all
have a
sleep in
whole
big
lore
row. This would be nice and
second.
cozy. Oh no, it looks like Frog Angels
Man,
and games.
speedrunning takes 1 minute longer because
Looks like Frog Angel is engaged. She
Who
needs
are
to
we
sleep
waiting
on her
for?
own.
Where's Chloe? Is she on her way, or is she lagging?
Oh,
Chloe?
what?
Chloe, is Chloe in the game still? She is. Where's she ran off to? Chloe, bedtime. Chloe, you gotta go to bed. Come on, I know we're having fun building, but the time has come for you to go to sleep. I don't even
This
know where
makes
she's.
no
Where's she
sense.
gone to?
What does this speedrun
Frog
do?
Angel's asleep. Lee's asleep. Is she building a bedroom somewhere? She's just like completely disappeared.
How do you get the blue hand?
She is definitely still in the game. I've just no idea where she's gone. Okay, she's sleeping somewhere. I reckon she's built like a little sleeping perch somewhere, and she's just sort of made herself her special little own bedroom. She does that a lot. She doesn't like sleeping with us. She likes her privacy. She likes just to make little makeshift bedrooms to sleep somewhere. And Lee, you got to go to bed as well. It's getting very late in my lovely world.
Did you literally
And
change
then in
all the
morning, we
tapes?
can go and
Yes.
carry on building
Yes.
Googly's Manor. And
Every
the
single
start
one.
I'm going to go for is
Oh, so
So
basically...
red hand.
Can you do that
takes
in
the
the speedrun?
cow.
Or?
Good morning. Look how like weird.
I'm longer than the longest
Look at it like
speedrun,
that through the window. Looks like
So-
it's got really
No.
long.
What?
legs because it's sort of
Wait,
standing on a half slab. Looks like it's really.
Did you
tall,
pass
but people
11 minutes?
push it into
12
me. Lee,
minutes?
stop pushing
Yeah,
me.
I'm
Glitch
Like,
the
I'm
game
12
and
minutes
make
the
it-
cow. I was like, what are you trying to do?
Okay.
What are you trying to say? Is it a delivery or
You
something?
can glitch
Is
the
it like
game
a
by
delivery?
changing.
Good morning.
What
cow.
frames
I
is
thought you were
that?
Trying to say something to me. What are you
And
trying
now
to
with
say? What is it?
can't you also
Do you
glitch the
want me to
game
follow
and
you? Okay, I'll follow
what
you.
is
Where
it?
we
Pretty
going?
Fazbear's by changing
Well,
the
you show-
audio or
Agatha,
something,
you
or to
showed me
speed it.
Agatha's grave.
Really?
Oh yeah,
You
you can just
annoyed
skip
me because I
dialogue.
haven't mentioned Agatha in a while, and you think I forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
her.
because you just make
That's
it a
very
short
nice of
pulse,
you.
right?
And the pig's here
Something.
to pay
You just turn
his
off
respects
all
as well.
dialogue
And
audio.
this is of course where my friendly creeper Agatha
Delete it.
unfortunately blew up.
Wait,
yes.
what?
Oh no, the pig's
What did
on
he just
fire!
do?
How did the pig get set on fire? He's got flint and steel on them. Why are you killing the cow, Frog Angel? How brutal! What a nice sentimental moment that was just ruined. I'm gonna take my dogs with me now though, so come on the Arbiter, come on Barnaby. Why is your... Did you got like fire like attack on your sword or something? That's quite cool. That would be useful for like, yeah, like setting stuff on
Cool.
fire. And Chloe, did you really need to build your little bedroom there? Could you not have just walked to the house? The time it took you to build that, you could have walked to the house. You had to be different, Chloe, didn't you? And now that's all going to be
Chloe's
in the
so
way when we try
quirky.
and build this.
Chloe.
Only
Like
joking,
other
joking,
girls.
Chloe. You can build wherever you want. Okay, I'm just going to put this last bit of fence in here, and I'm going to start building the actual front of the house. Actually, I'm going to put down a few saplings for now, so we can have some trees growing. And what I'm also going to do is put down some bone meal around the place. So there'll be like some long grass, and then I think the long grass will just look quite cool. What I really want to do is get some of like the old kind of destroyed like looking branches. You know, like the brown little like sapling things you get. You know, the things that are like the little Christmas trees, but just completely brown, like they're like a
Brown
dead plant. I
little
want to get some of them
sapling
somehow, and I think you can
things.
gather them by using
Very
shears. So I
descriptive.
want like sort of them around
Yeah,
the place.
very
as well.
Does
It's
he
like
mean?
really old. And of
Video
course, I
between
gotta
the
get rid of
shrubs?
colour.
Yeah,
I
he
gotta get
means
rid of
dead
the nice
bushes.
looking flowers. That won't fit in here.
God.
And yeah,
I
let's
hope
start
you realize
building
that
the front.
Stampy
So the
was
first thing
never
is
good at
some steps.
Minecraft.
So,
I know,
let me
but
make some
still.
steps quick. So this will lead up to the little porch
was
that
very
I was talking
entertaining
about, which is like the
when I
main
watched his
entrance
video.
to the ride. I say ride,
so
you don't really
rarely
ride
do.
anything. you
Oh,
just
he
go around.
messed it
Definitely always,
up.
What did he do?
One back, I think, just so like.
Okay, never mind.
it'll fit
He
in here.
didn't
I
mess
don't
it
want
up.
it to be too
And then
far
you put
away.
that
I think
box
this
so
might be
Huggy
a little
Wuggy
bit too
doesn't
far away anyway,
screw
but
with
this
you.
will be quite big once it's all finished.
We're also
Yeah,
gonna
for the
get
porch
all
bit, I'm gonna be
10 of the
pouring,
different
and
death
I'm just gonna
things.
use wooden planks. Actually, yeah,
I have
think
10
I'm
different
gonna
death
do. I just
videos
use wooden
set up.
planks. And the actual main part of the house, though, I'm gonna be using this dark wood, and was that
That's
spruce
been
wood?
death
I'm gonna
animation?
be used. I don't know. It's called spruce wood, and yeah. So I don't want this to be too wide. So how wide's that? 1, 2,
Didn't know it was
3,
called
He's been
Spruce
playing
wood.
Minecraft for
6,
60 episodes
7,
and he didn't know.
what? Okay, looks like,
Nah,
looks
he's
like
been
Chloe's
playing
there
Minecraft
helping
for
me out.
7
Hopefully she did do
years
that 7. Let me
now.
just check. 1, 2, 3,
Windows.
4,
That's
5,
called
6, 7.
acacia
She did.
wood?
Okay,
What?
and then it'll go 2 out like
Oh,
this.
really?
And
I
then
feel
all we
like
need to do
he
is add the
acts
fences, which will
stupid
kind
on
of make it look
purpose.
like
Like,
teeth, which
not
should
really
be quite
stupid,
cool.
but like,
And then we
I
will
don't
be
know.
laughing, and I know this isn't. I'm
For,
not
like,
going to get too
content,
much
I
of this
feel
house built in this
I mean,
video,
he
but,
is
I
also
mean, if you've watched
saving
a
his
few of my
videos towards
videos, you know I spend a lot of
children,
time
Yeah, that's
talking
nice.
about
That's
things
kinda what I
and
meant.
talking about what I'm gonna do, and then I completely run out of time.
And we
don't
all
have
know
any
that
time to
all
actually build it.
children.
And that's pretty
I
much
feel
what's
bad
happened
for
here. That's
like
what normally
for like
happens, but
the new
hopefully I'll
children's
build
content creators.
enough of it,
Like, bro, people
so you
who
can
like
sort of see what it is I'm
the
intending to
poor
do and what
people
it
who
will
have to animate
eventually look like.
a
And,
Huggy Wuggy
yeah, we'll do a
versus
pile
Squid Game's
of,
baby doll.
get out the way,
Bro, I
Sit
worry
down,
for
sit down,
them.
boy.
I
don't
I actually like that one. You know that
Yeah, so
one
I'm gonna
channel
do,
where
like,
they
a
just
pile
had
of
Squid Game with a
fences
bunch
leading
of
up here,
random
then we're gonna
things
do,
in
like, sort of
Among
the
Us, just
same
going
on the
Among Us
top,
Among Us.
There was a
What?
stream on my recommended.
Is that
I've
higher?
never
It was
seen
just
that one.
like
One higher than that as well.
straight
Yes, then
random
maybe.
Huggy Wuggy stuff, and it was so
using
weird.
dirt to pile up rather
It's like,
than-
And there's
Huggy
also
Wuggy
like
Minecraft.
Elsa and
then along
and
like
Oh,
Spider-Man
God, I hate
videos.
the
Oh
Elsa
my
ones.
gosh,
look
bro.
a bit like a mouth, hopefully.
Those
I don't know if
are,
I've done this too big, to be honest, but I think it should look pretty cool.
Those are
Hopefully you can
ascend-
He's about to
understand
finish
what
the
we're doing.
speedrun.
If you've seen
If
the
you
movie
watch that, you were
Monster House, it's like an animated
going and a half.
film. It was released probably about
Watched what?
7 years ago.
Those,
I don't
like,
know how
the
YouTube
Spider-Man
allows
ones.
those.
Actually, and it's like an animated film, and It's about a woman
Elsa
that like
what things?
died in a
The
house,
Elsa
and she
like
ended up,
Spider-Man one where they like
controlling the
have like
house, and, like, the house
Elsa
is kind of a bit
Elsa
like
is
this, like a
pregnant
massive
Spider-Man
person,
or
but
something like
actually
in the
Yeah.
pull
title.
itself
Oh.
around and stuff. So that's kind
Like
of
that
the
really
style
weird
I'm
stuff.
going for.
Why are
Like,
small
it's not
children
gonna
so
let
horny?
like literally look like a face, you know. There's not gonna be like a big smiley face.
Well,
but
you
it will
see.
hopefully just
I'm
have,
thinking of this
like, the
comment,
same
and it
style,
just
like,
goes,
of
"My
a
rock
face,
is
you know,
hard,"
like when you
and
look
it's
at
by
it at
like a
night, you sort of
9-year-old
do a double
child.
take as if you saw
And
a
it's
massive monster there. That's
really
the style,
weird.
and it just wants to look like a classic
I don't know
horror
why.
film house, you know, like the house in Evil Dead, like an old wooden house. That'll hopefully just look kind of spooky anyway. And then the actual front of the house
Children
will be
are
along here. And
very
as I
weird.
said, this is
I don't
all
understand
going
children.
to be built out
Speedrun.
of
I don't like them.
wood.
They're
And I
dumb.
think I don't know how wide
You
to
must
have it.
destroy
I
all
guess I'll
small
build
children.
to like
True.
the edge here, and I don't want it too close to the duck, but not too.
So
far
guys, what are
away.
you gonna do
I think about
for your
here
summer?
will be fine. Maybe.
I'm going to Germany,
Yeah,
but
I don't want to
nothing else really.
I'm gonna speedrun Terra Tech.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
1,
go make
2,
French
But
3,
like,
4,
it's gonna be a
5,
really
6,
slow
7,
speed
8.
What did you just say?
because I don't know
from
how
the
to
edge of
speed.
the porch, so
What did you say?
3,
What, I'm gonna go
4,
make French a
6,
dead language.
7, 8.
Yeah, that's what I
I might
thought
do
you
that every
said.
time I count in Minecraft.
Hold on.
I might every now and
You're
then
And
gonna
while
force
I'm
everyone
at
to
it, I'll
speak
do
like
Greek
that.
as well.
just randomly higher pitched than the others.
So what's wrong
Just
with
to keep
Greek?
you on your guard, you know. I don't want you
Like I can
to get
understand
bored,
French,
and,
but
if
what's
there's
wrong with
anything I
Greek?
know about making Minecraft videos,
Hold
putting
on,
on
how do I
silly
spell
voices
Terra
and
Tech?
making weird sound effects is the
Terra.
most effective way to entertain people. It doesn't matter what you've got to say or what happens in the video.
Terra Tech.
If you can put on a silly voice, then people enjoy watching your videos. That's
Oh,
the
you
way to
agree.
be successful on YouTube. Just look at the Yogcast. I'm joking. I do actually.
Oh,
like
yeah,
their
guys.
videos.
I completely forgot about
Okay,
their
so
channel.
yeah, this is kind
I
of
used
the
to watch them
general
all the
style
time.
of the house. Obviously, I need to add a front door, which will
How is he
obviously
gonna
be wood. I
build
think everything
the entire
on
house in
outside
the
of
next
this
like
house will be
5
wooden.
minutes?
Then inside, I can have all sorts. I'm gonna have.
Oh, I bet
like
he
a
went
mod
for
spawner in there.
GSO.
So
No,
all
he
the
didn't go for
goobies will
GSO.
spawn in
GSO's
there,
really long.
and then like they'll fall
Yeah.
down somewhere, and they'll be behind
What are you
glass,
talking
so
about?
you'll be
I
safe.
can, yeah, I
But
don't
like
know
you'll be able to
what's
see
going
them, and I'm gonna have bits like where you walk over a pressure pad, and like a doorway will open up, and you'll see like a scary jack-o'-lantern man, and all sorts of stuff like that. And
I
don't
like
know how much
Snappy's
of it to
videos
build in
because
videos, 'cause I
they're like
really want
barely
to, like,
edited.
go
Like
through
they're
it
just
for the
him playing
first
Minecraft.
time and see if I can make any of you jump in the video.
The good
I think
old
the real
days
test would
with
be to
Minecraft.
not let many other people go in it and then watch
Yeah,
their reactions as
video
they
Not
go
core.
through
people
and see if, like,
getting
Video
people
core's the
exposed
shortest.
for
like,
cheating in
get scared
Minecraft.
as they go through it. I think that'd be quite funny.
Actually,
and
it's
I
so
just,
kind of exposed,
just
but whatever.
destroyed all of my wood down here.
There's only 14
yeah, so I think
runs
it's gonna have
on
to be a double doorway
speedrun.com.
just so it
For
can
what?
fit in,
And there's
suppose
only
with a
5
house this big,
runners.
it would kind of be
For
a
Terra
double
Tech?
doorway. And sit down, go out the way, dogs.
Yeah.
I love the way I always
Oh.
say, like, I'm gonna take a dog with me, then wherever I get to, I just tell them to sit down because otherwise they're just gonna get in the way the whole time.
Rolling Thunder,
Okay, so I
home
need to
running.
decide how to link this all up. I mean, what I could do. Is
19
do,
seconds
like,
and
small
4
like,
milliseconds for
everyone's
that.
run out of fence posts, so they're waiting for me to build
How long
it,
is
but I
this
could do
Terra
it so
Tech
there's
speedrun?
random fences kind of poking down. So like
well,
along the way,
it's-
I could do, or not like
It's
that,
not
but,
even
like
screen recorded. He's
that.
using his phone to
Would
record
that
it.
look more like teeth?
What?
They
Like
accept
jaggedy teeth
that? They
coming down?
accept that on that?
It does kinda.
It's-
it kind of
it's
does a little bit.
really
like,
nobody
if I did
cares. There's
that,
4.
like, they're very almost linked.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if
There's
that's
5
too
runners.
pronounced. I don't know. I'm not sure. I
Staircase.
try it along the way, and I'll leave it like that for now.
Oh, no,
And
it
then if
was
I change
Xbox,
my
never
mind
mind.
At the end, then I can
Really?
get rid of it if I want.
It was
I mean, I
Xbox,
could do
you
it
can't
so it's
speed
only on the
record
bottom
Xbox,
row,
right?
like the bottom row instead, because I think the
You
top
probably
row
could.
kind of sticks out
No.
a bit more anyway. And
Shut
it's a
up.
bit weird at the end there when it joins up. Let's have a look.
I'm saying it could be
That
possible.
looks okay. Let me go back even
Man,
further.
he
and
doesn't
I'm
know
kind
how to
of
get the
breaking
land
those trees there as well, 'cause they've kind of grown up.
Interior.
Kind of grown like taller. Let me go over here for a bit and sort of see if I can see through the trees. I'm gonna have to get rid of that tree. That was a really
Just looking up
stupid
speedruns.
place to put a tree there. It's just completely
That was a
getting
really
in the way of
stupid
everything.
place to put
Then
a
I'm just gonna
tree.
step back and see if it does look a bit
British
like a
people.
map.
Stupid.
Hopefully it does. At
Are you
least a little bit.
stupid?
Are
So
you
yeah, let me just get rid of this.
stupid?
I'm gonna put down some bone meal.
Got a
now.
bottle of
Everyone's
water.
constantly
What-
joining and
what-
lagging out. I hate Minecraft on Xbox Live when you're trying to have a bunch of people in your game. It's
What-
so
what-
rubbish.
Jesus, I have
Yeah, it does
so-
kind of look a
that's
bit
not
like
good.
a mouth. There's still like some trees in the way. I think I probably will get rid of those bits sticking down, and then I'm gonna have like obviously the main part of the house, like the wall
My
behind
beard
there,
is going
then,
through
like,
my
a few
balaclava,
windows for
and I
like the
don't know
eyes,
how
as I
that
said, maybe
works.
kind of glowing. And I think I might have the entranceway like a little carpet red, as if that's like the tongue. And yeah, I think this might look quite cool. And I know I didn't get much built in this video, but
Oh, so he's
hopefully
just-
you can kind of understand
he
what
just
it
used
is
to
gonna
post
be like.
23
And then in
minute-
my next video, I'm going to carry on building the rest of the house, and then
I just
hopefully
watched
I'll
23
eventually
minutes
have a
of
very
video.
Scary Googlies Mansion. But
Wait,
sadly,
this is
To make him build
to
that.
the point in the video where I have to sign off and say goodbye to you all. So thank you very much for watching my video and watching it until the end.
He
Thank
built
you to all of my
he built a
Minecraft
wall
slaves for
and an
working.
entryway
Work harder, Lee.
in
Work
20
harder.
minutes.
Destroy that tree. Destroy it, Lee.
Alright.
Work, Lee. Work. Good boy. Good boy.
What?
Two Frog Angel. Get back to
What was
work.
that?
Minecraft
You work,
slaves.
You work. There we go. That is the end of
Maybe
the
he's
video
gonna
now.
get
Thank you very
cancelled in
much
a
for
little
watching,
bit.
and
Minecraft.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Alright, to the next tape now.
Okay, now I think I remember the code. I'm that smart. How do you sprint? It's not letting me sprint. There we go. I think the code is
Isn't it the
green,
code and
yellow,
stuff?
pink, red. No.
No, I know what it is. I know.
No, I needed it. What is it?
No, all right. It's that down. No, down. Down. No, the
What?
one just under.
Oh, it's green, red,
No. Yes.
pink, yellow.
No, it's blue.
Oh,
Blue. You fucked it up.
Just tell him the colors, dude.
I don't know.
Why did you
No,
say you know?
it's-
Dude, just go into the gift shop. It literally has the colors there.
But he's a speedrunner, remember?
You're doing. Oh my god.
what the heck? What is this stupid code?
It's blue.
Stupid.
Stupid.
You have to be British when you say stupid. Stupid.
Yellow, red. You lied to me, Emery.
That's what I saw the speedrunner do.
Well, you were wrong.
So were you.
Yeah, well, you said that you knew.
I never said that I knew.
Okay, guys, from memory, I'm gonna do it. Oops.
You got it wrong. Pink is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we put in the
Oh
tape.
god. This is gonna be Markiplier.
Is this the one to Oh, yes.
Yes.
This one's limited to a minute, so I just have to give up.
Thank god. This is a lot better. I was.
I want to get on top of
Happy
the TV.
What?
Pink is too much.
I'm too powerful.
Oh god, I'm not smart.
So do I.
Maybe I can get back on the table if I sprint at it.
Oh, no, you just want to move the TV. That TV should be broken. No way.
Ooh.
Oh. This is what speedrunning has become. Really?
Okay, it's almost over.
Speedrunning is amazing.
Oh, it's over. I need to get up there. This is my mission. Shut up, stupid hand thing. This TV is more important.
Okay.
Okay,
Hit the hand.
fine.
The hand.
Maybe I
Why
can
did they make
manipulate
the left
this.
hand? The left hand sucks. No, it's too heavy.
Yeah, the TV is too powerful.
Yeah, you can like fling it across the room.
What the heck, dude? This TV's so strong. Oh.
You.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh, I
You
hit
crawl
the
inside there?
speedrun timer.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
God damn it, Noah! You have to restart the.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
gotta
do.
do it. We gotta watch Stampy Canna.
Run into the door. That makes it faster.
I don't want to go fast. Oh my gosh, it's the Huggy Wuggy guy.
Give him a high five.
High 5%. There's my high 5% speeder.
I did not mean to break that, but alright.
What? He didn't like that.
What the heck? Why does it do that?
It's such a good game, guys.
Look, now he has a key. I wonder how he got that. That's so creepy. Spooky.
You know what? He used to have a magic job. Okay. Don't make fun of him.
What if I walk into him? Will he kill me?
No, he'll give you a hug, like a really, really strong hug.
Why are his legs so long?
Suck
He
his
needs
Let's
some
read about his
toes.
lore.
suck
Running.
his toes. Huggy.
You'll
That's
never
not good.
stop.
That's not creepy.
That's not good.
That's worrying.
Yeah.
Playtime Co. has designed hundreds of distinct toys, but none connected with people more than that of Huggy Wuggy. Our founder, Elliot Ludwig. Ludwig!
Ludwig.
Oh.
Aimed to create a toy which could hug you forever.
That doesn't.
As is always true, Playtime
Each
Co.'s
time it
four-step
gets
process to creating the
stronger.
most lifelike toys was a success. The bit
I
of
feel
string
like
and
he should have
polyester
grabbed, like,
on
a
our lovable
weapon
blue
before
pal
coming
was
here.
brought to life. Huggy Wuggy has gone to be Playtime Co.'s most popular and best-selling toy so far. Oh my gosh! Wait,
Poppy.
look at him.
Ooh, boxes.
The toy that
The
hugs
toy
you back.
that
I
wants to
don't
hug
wanna
you
be hugged.
back.
Does he not have his
I
toes?
think that thing's gone.
So you know how they have like Tickle Me Elmo, and they have Huggy Wuggy, and they have Trigger Me Elmo. Where's Trigger Me Huggy? Trigger Me Huggy. Come on.
What's trigger me?
You
Huggy?
just trigger.
What? Trigger
what do
Me
you mean?
Elmo,
Just
the one,
crazy.
the world's only race detecting toy.
Oh, I forget about that.
Oh.
Let's see. Remember, be kind to others. Show up on time. Not hide behind the doors to scare. What? What happened here?
Don't worry about that.
Don't stay
Something
past 8
bad.
p.m. Misuse company time. Tamper with machinery. Enter innovation wing without authorization.
Wait. Do hide behind and scare your
No,
guys?
do not hide behind.
Then put that in don't.
Yeah,
but.
What?
this is Kissy Missy.
Mm,
It looks.
she looks
stupid.
ugly.
Aw. High voltage.
Touch it.
Eat it.
Lick it. Lick the high voltage.
Oh, nothing.
Yes, I agree.
What's in here? Ooh, there's
it's
his
just
blood.
That
And,
we always
is that
have
a
that
head?
at company.
Is this a head?
No, that is clearly a dice. It only.
No, that is a head. That is very much a head. And blood.
No, it's a dice.
There's
Or
blood.
maybe this is just jam.
Yeah, it's jam.
Is that
Yeah,
the
it's
companion cube?
Companion cube. Oh, he's mine now.
They had a jam
Wait.
week. That's
Okay,
when
I'm
the
gonna do the
pipe-
puzzle real quick, and then I'm gonna bring companion cube with me.
I flipped, mate. Oh, hold on. I can just go.
I actually have no idea where the pink
Oh,
one
I-
is. Hey, look, there's another toy with a lot of red jam.
Dude,
Interesting.
my tech looks like such a.
Hey, wait, the
Gamer.
Huggy Wuggy guy just disappeared.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
Who?
The Huggy
What's
Wuggy,
him? What's that guy?
the guy with the blue and the tall.
Oh, that guy.
I think
Where'd the
I'm going
head
to-
go? Where'd the companion cube go?
He's
It's
working
a
with Cookie
companion
Wookie.
cube, Noah.
He died.
just-
He got thrown into the incinerator.
No.
Bomber Command. I hate Bomber Command. Destroy.
I want to
enemy
go in the
background.
innovation thing. I don't have authorization. Let me in. Why the heck are we here?
Go into the
You know-
innovation corner.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't know it because he changed it to
Yeah, why are we here?
Why are we here?
God.
Oh
Oh,
my
is this
gosh,
the
is that
jump
an
scare?
arm?
This is the jump scare place, right?
Oh my gosh, is that an arm? Oh
Give
no.
him a hug.
Give me a-
No, all he wants to do is give you a hug.
Alright, here's the jump scare.
Whoa, such a jump scare.
I think I'm actually gonna get scared because I do not like horror and I am
Huggy
stupid.
Wuggy.
I don't either.
He will hug you till you pop.
But,
Okay, where's
like-
the thing? Hey, companion cube!
Companion cube.
Wait, is that?
Why
Doom?
does it have
Who looks like
legs?
Doom?
Companion cube doesn't have legs. It
Kinda
bounces
looks a
and
little
stabs
bit
you
of
in the
Doom.
dark.
It's companion cube too.
Kind of looks like a little tiny Doom character.
Shut up.
No!
Companion cubes suck.
No,
Noah, did you just throw a companion cube
Where'd he
he
go?
might
off
have.
the edge? God damn it, Noah.
He committed suicide. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It was you!
What? Companion cube part 3.
Very bad
No
choice
way.
of words. Bro, where's
Don't do
my
that.
water bottle?
Companion cube part 1.
Well, that was part 2.
No.
Mhm.
Can I
Companion
drink
cube
the
part
water?
one.
You're betraying companion cube part 1.
Oh, there you go.
Can I not drink water?
No, you don't.
Oh, here's the companion cube. I found him. I found a companion
You're
cube.
clearly from
Companion
Africa.
cube.
That's why you can't drink water.
Okay, guys, you ready for our first hour-long video?
Oh, wait, what?
Which Wendigoon is it?
I can't remember. I think it was one
Wait,
about
you-
an expedition.
Is it an hour-long video?
Yeah.
I need
You
to
have a
bring
problem with
companion
that?
cube to watch
Oh
it with
my
us.
god, why?
You have a problem with that?
Speedrun.
No, definitely not.
Where's companion cube? He's coming with
I
us.
definitely
He's
have
watching.
an hour to spend.
Companion cube, come on. Let's go.
No, I don't think he has an hour to spend.
Big
This is a problem.
it's a 3-hour speed run. What do you expect? Me to play the
We have
game?
3 hours to spend, my guy.
Yeah. Do you expect me to play the game? Come on, companion
No.
cube. Fall down the
Well, no, you're-
stairs.
Bring companion cube with you, Noah.
He's gonna watch with us.
Or I will be very upset.
You should.
Don't
Hello,
watch-
everybody.
headphones
Today
just-
we are going to be talking about the story of one of the doomed voyages in humanity's
Wendigoon!
exploration.
Wait, who's that?
Wendigo.
That is the failed
Oh.
journey of the Franklin expedition and its ships,
Franklin?
the HMS
Franklin
Erebus
Turtle?
and the HMS Terror. I've always loved this story because it's one
HMS
of the
Terror
last
is a very
cases
bad
of
name.
That is a
adventure
great
and
name of
exploration that
HMS
serves
Terror,
as a
dude.
testimony
Like,
of
I
what
would
that
The
not
other
want
one
to
is
be
the
on that
MLK
ship.
now,
is
this story may
conspiracy
be
theory.
familiar to you.
The
if
Martin
you saw
Luther
the AMC
King?
miniseries
What?
The Terror, which was about the Franklin expedition. However, that took a few creative liberties with the story, and I want to tell you about the true
Alright,
story, or
discomfort,
at least the story
high
that was
exercise.
pieced together by the evidence I'm going to talk about. Now, there's also
I
been
feel
some
like
other
no one
YouTubers
would try to
who've done a
copyright this.
Fantastic job
Right?
of covering this story as well. Like History
I mean, I
Channel
might get
shared the real-life
copyright
accounts of
claimed
the
on
accounts of the
YouTube.
TV show, and Maritime
know,
Horrors,
but,
which
like,
is quickly becoming one of my favorite
He's a funny
YouTube
guy, he
channels.
wouldn't do
I'm going
that.
to include those videos
He
down below,
wouldn't.
as well as
Yeah,
some
I don't know
others
who
that I
he
really
is, but
enjoy.
he wouldn't,
But if you want to
right?
He
hear
wouldn't.
much better accounts
And I don't
and
think Stampy
representations
would.
of those stories than whatever
Can I
I
sleep?
manage, check them out
You never
in the
know.
description.
Stampy
Two quick
might.
things before we get started. For one, I am back to the Blue Yeti mic, as you
I
can
don't
see,
think-
and I'm trying out a lot of different settings with my
Oh, I
camera.
have a Blue
I've heard you
Yeti
guys
mic.
in the past video saying that the lighting was weird and the audio was weird, and I'm really dumb to all this and trying to teach myself with YouTube videos. So honestly,
getting
let
the
me
video
know how
like-
this looks and how it sounds, because I'm trying my best.
YouTube
And
more
also,
like
if you're a patron, stick
Minecraft
around to the
YouTube.
end of the video. During the end
Minecraft,
credits, I want to
guys.
make one
Minecraft
last
in real
announcement
life.
for everything that I mentioned on the Patreon.
I'm a
lately,
patron.
so stay tuned for that.
No, you
And for everyone else, hopefully
I'm not,
you want
yeah.
to stick around
I
as
wanna
we
be
talk
one.
about one of the final
He's a
stories
great
of
guy.
humanity's
He's a
desire to
YouTuber.
explore the Earth. But before we get into
Okay,
story of adventure and
I'm gonna
excitement,
go and grab
let's
some
talk
shit.
about something that isn't exciting,
You
and
guys
that's
keep on
having
watching.
your personal data stolen.
Okay.
Oh,
I-
Atlas
This one-
VPN. The
Never
sponsor
have to
today's
worry
video.
about that again. with
Atlas VPN? No way!
Atlas VPN is a
This
fantastic
speedrun is not
tool
sponsored by
that
Atlas
hides your
VPN.
location and keeps your
Unless-
information secure whenever
Please
you're
give us a
browsing.
sponsor.
Hey,
now.
Whenever you log
Atlas.
on to one of Atlas's servers, your
No, I didn't
IP
mean-
and DNS
please
address are
item.
passed through their system.
Can I
before
move it
it's
over
passed on to
here?
the rest of the web. So if anyone tries
Why can
to
I not
search
move it
for your
over there?
information, it will get jammed up by Atlas's system and you'll be completely hidden. But on top of that,
Hey,
Atlas's
Atlas,
user
hit me up.
interface is very user-friendly and has a series of other tools that can also help you when
I cannot
browsing the
place a
web.
bed.
Like, for
Alright.
example, Atlas has something called a data breach monitor, which if you've ever
Fuck.
heard someone say that your email and password may be part of a hack or leak that's happened, you can go to Atlas VPN,
Don't
put in
dare,
your
didn't
email address,
ask.
and it will tell you if any of your information has fallen into the wrong hands. So rather than just being afraid all the time, if your information's out there on the web somewhere, you can go through Atlas and
Alright, I
know
have a
for sure.
bed and I
Another cool
can't
feature
place it,
about
and I
Atlas is
don't
you
think
can
that's
use
good.
it to change your digital location. So for example, say that you want to watch something on
It's a
Netflix,
VPN,
but the movie
like-
or show that you're looking for isn't available in your country.
Beat tin
All you have
cans,
to
drop
do is
that.
go to Atlas VPN
Sheep
and
poop.
change your address to one of their servers in another country, and then whenever you go to Netflix and reload
really?
it, you will have
That's
their
cool.
entire catalog for that country. meaning you can essentially stream
What's
the
he talking about
web
now?
from any
Oh
part
god,
of the world
Cowboy
you wish.
Bebop.
Atlas VPN
Wasn't
is
that
also
really
offered
bad?
on all digital
I
platforms,
yeah,
and they also offer
I don't want
a
to zoom the
30-day
web on
money-back
anywhere
guarantee.
I live.
So you can try it out, and if you don't like it, you can get your money back, although I'm sure you will.
Can I-
And right now,
can
you
I-
can't go wrong.
Dude, I
because
just
if you
wanna
go
play
to
some-
I'm
Atlas
Sick,
sure
I didn't
you'll
miss
like it.
anything.
you will be able to get their plans
You
for
missed so much,
82%
Noah.
They were
off.
talking about
That's right, if you
Cowboy
go to the link in the
Bebop.
description,
I
you'll
No.
be able to get everything I just
Yeah.
mentioned, from the internet
It's
privacy,
probably a good thing you
Cowboy
weren't here.
email
Bebop.
protection, as well as the server location change, and much, much more for
Time to
82%
break into
off,
a
or in
house.
other words, $1.99 a month. What's
Wait, I've
not
already
to
break
love?
into this
Thank you all
house.
so much for watching the ad. Thank you so much to Atlas for sponsoring the video. It really does mean the most. I hope you
Atlas
all enjoyed. Again, check them
VPN?
out in the description.
Yo.
And we are
Thank
back
Atlas
to
for
the video.
sponsoring
We are going to go ahead and
today's
get into it,
video.
but as always, thank you for watching. To really understand the importance
You're
of the
welcome.
Franklin expedition, there's a little bit of history that goes into it. See, for a really long time, Europe was trying to find some means of travel between themselves and Asia. Because if someone wanted to go from, say, England to China, it was a several-year expedition that made them loop all the way around the bottom of Africa because the Suez Canal had not yet been invented. However, once the Americas were discovered, people figured out that the globe was a bit bigger than they initially thought it was. So people at the time began speculating perhaps there is a path to Asia if
Ooh,
one were to
pens
travel
and
north.
erasers,
Specifically,
nice.
north through the Arctic around the North Pole.
How
and
dare you
down
shoot my
south
one
to
wheel
Asia.
that's
If this
exposed?
theory were
Die.
true, it would save literally years of time during
okay.
travel, as well as the lives of the people who died aboard ships making these long voyages. In the late 1700s, the Hudson Bay Company made several expeditions around the coast of Canada trying to find an inlet that they think could get them to pass across into Asia. At the time, no one really understood the westward to eastward expanse of the Americas.
How does
and
the song
people were
go
kind
again?
of testing the shores to see if there was any breakage
It's like
that might
Canada,
drop
Canada,
southward.
something,
And in the
something.
1800s, the Secretary of the
That is a
Admiralty,
skeleton.
which is basically England's Navy at the time, was determined that there was a passage near
Can
the
I dig
North
a
Pole.
hole?
In
Canada.
1845, Sir John
Canada.
Barrow was 82 years
Dig a
old,
hole.
and at the end of his career, he was
Oh, that's a
determined
zombie.
to
Where is he?
commission the first travel from Europe to Asia through the North Pole. And so Barrow set
I
about
swear
in
that
finding
was
the
a
best
zombie.
captain for the job who could man such a dangerous voyage. The first two captains that he selected each turned him down because while both of them were very experienced with the Arctic, they have both sworn off ever traveling north again. See, traveling to the Arctic by ship at the time was not only an incredibly dangerous journey, but a terrifying one. Whenever it became winter near the North Pole, the oceans would begin to freeze on the several inlets that the ships would travel through. Or in other
Mouse,
words,
wait, I can
you
eat
could be
this.
sailing for a year and then be stuck for half a year as the water freezes around you, where you have to wait for it to
So
thaw,
what is this?
and you continue sailing into the nothingness.
Real quick,
of
I'm gonna go
Splendid.
make sure that it's been recording.
What are you gonna go make?
I was making sure that it was recording.
ice and water. As I
it
mentioned,
is.
in the
That's
decades
cool.
leading up to
Actually.
this expedition, there were
Please, I
several
mean,
other attempts to try to get through the Arctic Passage, and most of them ended with the ship turning around after about a year and a half, and even then with several of the crew
curtains.
members dying of either food poisoning or hypothermia,
Imagine
or
dying
pneumonia,
of
and
food
the other
poisoning.
various diseases you could die of at the time,
Wow.
as well
Imagine how
as
mad you would
sailors
be.
reporting to have gone mad due to the isolation of the North Pole.
Like, imagine
Or
dying to, like, a
technically
bad
northern
Domino's
Canada,
pizza
not
or
quite the
something.
North Pole,
Like-
but,
Yeah.
I
mean,
know.
like, it's just like
Sucks to be
infinite
you, I
ice. You couldn't
guess.
tell the difference anyway. The
Poor
third pick
guy.
for the job was a sailor by the name of Francis Crozier.
You were
He had
slain
taken
by
many trips to the Arctic,
Pizza
was well
Hut.
experienced, liked by the Admiralty,
You
and
can't
was
out
up for
Pizza
doing
the
it
Hut.
again. It sounds like the perfect option. However, Crozier was Irish, and it was a big deal for the British government at the time that it needs to be a
Irish people are
thoroughbred
scary.
member of British royalty.
Irish people are
who makes
amazing.
the
I don't know
first
what
I've
you're
been to
talking about.
Ireland.
The fourth pick for the option was a captain by the
Long
name
live
of
the
James,
Irish.
James, and yes, that was his real name. And while he did fit the criteria of being of British upper class, he wasn't that experienced with sailing, especially not in the Arctic, so he was passed up as well. The man who would eventually lead this expedition was Barrow's fifth pick for the job, Captain John Franklin. John Franklin was of British
Franklin,
upper
I like
class
that
and a
name.
sort of
He deserved
celebrity
it.
among
I
the
hate
sailors
Franklin.
at the time. He was incredibly
Stupid turtle.
Franklin
Shut
from
up!
GTA.
Franklin's the best
He was
name.
also a religious
The
leader
turtle
who
is
regularly
stupid, though.
lead sermons
Franklin
and prayed
Turtle
with
is
the men
not
aboard his
stupid.
ships.
I
His
don't know about
wife,
Turtle,
Lady
but I
Jane
like Franklin.
was also a
Franklin
well-loved
Turtle.
figure in England, and the two of them
You
were
guys
known
watch
for being
Dan
very
Tavius?
philanthropic
Who?
and giving to
Dan
local
Tavius, you should watch him.
charities and
No.
schools and
He's
I'm
like one
sorry.
lagoon, but
so to
funnier.
most of the British public, Captain Franklin
Oh,
seemed like
damn.
an
Okay, yeah.
fit. So why was he the Admiralty's fifth choice? Well, Captain Franklin was second in command during another Arctic
Franklin
expedition
Turtle.
in 1818, and he was also a part of
He
two
hates Franklin
separate
Turtle.
Canadian expeditions in the decades that followed. Keep in mind, any one of these expeditions would take a few
Eating
years
every
at
single
least.
food I
Well,
find.
one of these expeditions ended in disaster when the crew essentially became lost and their food provisions ran out. As a matter of fact, according to sailors,
Hell,
during this
provisions.
time, Franklin's crew became so desperate for food that they began cutting and eating the leather of their own boots, to which
Yummy.
Franklin was given the nickname by some sailors, the man
Boot
who ate
eater.
his own boot. However, because of his
Oh,
pleasant
like
demeanor
you
and
could have
place
named
in
him
British
Boot
society,
Eater or
he
something.
was
Booty
No.
eater.
fifth choice of the Admiralty,
Yes!
and he readily
Wooden
accepted the
crate.
job.
How do I make
Some
that? I need
historians say
planks.
that perhaps he took it in haste because he was trying to make up for the shame of being called, you know, the man that ate his own boot. However, even if this were the case, he was
Poor guy, he ate his
incredibly
own boot,
careful and
apparently.
lighthearted around the people in the
I'm
crew.
wondering how it
And
tasted.
throughout
Was
the
it good?
entire
Or?
expedition,
probably
I could
tastes
find no
like
one
a boot.
writing of ill will about him. The expedition was to occur across two ships, and to make sure that
Still
everything
wondering
went
how it
well,
tastes, though.
the
Like, would it
aforementioned
taste good?
third and fourth
Probably
choices
not.
were also made a part of the expedition. Franklin himself was set to captain the HMS Erebus, while Francis
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Crozier,
go
the
so
third choice I mentioned
fast.
earlier, who was knocked out of the league because he
Hey.
was Irish, was given command of the HMS Terror and named executive officer of the expedition.
Oh no.
And the fourth choice,
The
the
Irish
young Captain
are
James Fitzjames,
running
God, the
the
Irish
Terror.
government.
With the Irish.
Franklin's second in command
They're
aboard
running the
Erebus
HMS
itself.
Terror.
The government naturally
Or
felt
HMS.
better that
It kinda
even though
makes
their
sense,
fifth
'cause
option was
Irish.
the one leading
Yeah.
the charge, the
Terrorism.
third and fourth options were right there with him. Franklin's ship, the
Don't-
Erebus, and Crozier's ship, the Terror, had each been a part of Arctic expeditions from 1841
You guys heard
to
of the Troubles?
1844. Now you may be thinking it's probably in bad faith to name a series of expedition ships the Terror and the Erebus, which Erebus comes from Greek mythology as being the dark ring.
Wow, I
around
had no
Hades
idea.
itself.
Thanks.
Well, the reason that the two ships were named that is because they were each originally part of the British military. As a matter of fact, the Terror was in the War of 1812 and took part in the attack on Fort McHenry,
Ah,
which
Fort
was the
McHenry.
battle in which
Definitely.
Francis Scott Key
Henry.
wrote America's national anthem. They were each massive ships,
Henry.
the Erebus weighing 378
Oh,
tons,
America.
and the
Oh,
Terror weighing in
America.
at
I don't know it.
331 tons. The
We're
ships at the
singing
time
random
were
things,
also
and that's
state of
acceptable.
the art. They were lined with these iron
I
bands
love
and
America.
reinforced walls,
I
and the propellers
accept
and
it.
rudders even had a function where a latch could be pulled and they would fold inside of the ship. That way, if you passed through a lot of ice, it could just bump off the iron and you wouldn't worry about knocking anything off. The ships were also ahead of their time in that they had steam engines inside of them, which had
So
been
what's this
taken off
documentary
of
about?
trains. So if you were at open sea
some
and
Arctic
there were no winds, you could
expedition.
still move by
Ooh,
bringing
cool.
in salt
And
water,
people dying. probably.
purifying it, and then
Oh,
using it to
that's
burn
cool.
steam and
Actually,
power
no,
the
that's
ship.
kinda cool.
It even had a heating system that was piped throughout
Get
the
away
ship,
from me, you
which,
have
again, in
flamethrowers.
1845 was a huge
Who are
deal.
you
In the months
fighting?
before the departure,
gun.
the men were essentially seen
Okay,
as
then.
astronauts. They were
Yeah.
hailed as being the brave people who are going to step out and change our way of life as we know
Oh,
it. And
that's
as
different.
historians have noted, an astronaut is given their spaceship, and the Terror and Erebus served as spaceships of their time. Now, it turned out that the construction of their ships ended up being part of the problem down the road, but right now I'm talking about the fun, lighthearted stuff. We'll talk about the death and destruction
Fun,
in a little bit.
lighthearted
Lady
stuff.
Franklin
Yeah,
was
yeah.
incredibly proud of her husband, and as soon as the officers
Franklin
of the voyage
Turtle.
were announced, she made all of them get their picture taken, which was a brand new technology at the
There
time.
we go.
She also
Okay,
bought her
I have my
husband
own
a
room.
pet monkey named Jacko,
Wait, I can
who
put
was
it on
to
the wall.
accompany them on their journey.
Monkey.
Wait, you
At
get a
the time,
pet
Captain
monkey?
Crozier of the Terror Terror
You sure
brought
it's
along
not
his
slang for
Newfoundland dog
slaves?
by the name of Neptune.
Oh,
The ships also
okay.
had a cat on board, however, that's less remarkable as that was kind of
God,
a
I-
necessity at the time.
it should have
Because,
starved.
You know, if you were out there for 3 years and then mice destroyed your food supply, that would be bad. Each ship also
Really?
left with over 1,000 books in their respective
Bro,
libraries,
just eat the mice.
as well as different sporting effects. Because you know, if your
probably
ship
got
is
to it
stopped
first.
in the middle of the ice and it's so thick that you
I would
can
eat
get
the
out
mice.
and walk on it,
I would eat.
so
Yes.
that
Give
way
me
you
stack.
don't lose your mind. It's probably a
Should we?
good idea to like
We should eat the
play a
monkey
few games
because
while
Monkey.
you're out there. Each ship was also equipped
Monkey.
with several barrels of liquor
Monkey.
and 2 tons of tobacco. Again, not to ship or haul any of it. This is just so the sailors don't go crazy.
I want a
They
pet
even
monkey.
left with different costumes
I'm
and
pretty sure
fancy
it would attack
clothes,
you.
so that way if they were bored,
well,
they
I
could
would
put
call him
on
short.
plays for each
Then he
other.
would cry.
I should also mention that the men of the Erebus would cut up the costumes and make tiny costumes for Jacko. Another recent invention
Monkey.
that
Oh.
was a very big deal
I
at
am
the
reinforcing
time was
my
that of
little
hidden
house.
food.
I'm playing
See, it had
Project
always been an
Zombo.
issue historically of keeping food so that it doesn't go bad. So the fact that you could seal and preserve it was a huge deal on expeditions like this. However,
That was
what came to light
poggers.
after all of
That
this
was
is
pretty
that
pog,
the
not
British
gonna lie.
government hired the lowest bidder to make over 8,000 tins of food about 7 weeks before the ships were set to
The
set
lowest
sail.
bidder.
This became a problem that I'll
gonna
talk
destroy
about
the
in a little
store.
bit.
We know
Also,
that.
No
another food
way.
source was cattle,
Wait,
because
what?
the ship was so big, they would just straight up bring cattle on board. Which I
Wait.
mean, if you don't have a refrigerator, I guess you just let the steak refrigerate itself until you need it. Despite all these preparations,
Hey,
however,
that was-
steak
only 6 men of the
refrigerate himself.
134-man crew had any experience with the
wrong.
Arctic. Nevertheless, on May the
Wow,
19th
that's
of
pretty, smart.
1845, the Franklin expedition set sail from England. The crew consisted of
Franklin
24
Turtle.
officers and 110 sailors. They made a brief stop in Scotland as the Barretto Jr.
Scotland forever.
At this point, the Settler transferred over the last
Wait, what
of the
fell off?
supplies that the men would
Oh,
need,
a gun.
and took
Holy
back
crap, I
5
got a
sailors from
gun.
the Erebus and Terror who
Shoot
had
some.
become
I'm not
sick
gonna
during
use that,
their
'cause
journey.
zombies are gonna come
These
after me.
5 are the
What
only
type of
survivors
gun?
of the Franklin expedition.
Yeah.
As the
Oh,
men
actually,
left
while we're
Ireland,
watching
it
this, I
also
should make a
took
checklist of
final
all of the
letters
different
of
death
the men
things.
that were to be sent home back to England.
All
In
the different
Franklin's
what?
14
I have
page
10
letter
different
to his
videos
wife,
for death.
He had said that
We will
spirits were high,
get
and
on.
although
Okay,
he
yeah.
had banned drunkenness and
You should make a
swearing
spreadsheet
amongst
of
the
it.
crew,
Yeah, that's what
they
I'm
still
doing.
seemed to enjoy his company. He also mentioned that Jacko was stealing several trinkets from the men, but they all thought he was cute, so they didn't care. From all of the letters that were sent that day,
Damn it, Jacko.
everyone seemed to be in good hopes and thought that the journey would turn out well.
Hey,
In
boy,
July
Jacko.
of 1845, a whaling
Jacko's a
ship
thief, I like.
passed the Terror and the Erebus
Is
at
he-
the
is he the
Baffin Bay
monkey?
as
Uh-huh.
the whaling ship was heading back to England,
Monkey.
and the expedition was working its way closer to
I would
the
be so
Canadian
confused.
Arctic. The sighting of the whaling ship is the last time that any of the crew were ever seen alive.
Oh.
At least officially, but we'll get there. Now, before I get into theories
okay.
and
Officially.
talking about what happened to the expedition specifically through discoveries that were made,
Oh, I thought we were playing
let's talk
Poppy
about what
Playtime.
led
I thought we
up
were
to
just
those
looking at
discoveries.
YouTube.
See, this voyage in particular was
I'm gonna make
him
stand up.
take about
You don't understand.
So when 1840
Oh my gosh!
word from any ships that had seen him or
Look
any
at
others
you.
conveyed that
He's
someone
standing!
started to worry. And one of those people
Let's
was Lady
go!
Franklin herself. Whenever
Oh
she
my
brought her
God,
concerns to the Admiralty, they said that they were
Turtle.
unfounded. So Franklin, in an attempt to
I am
find
protecting
out
my
of her
house
husband's whereabouts, began
with
to
the
amass
First, Second
people and
Amendment.
committees in order to get the state to do something. To which her friend Charles Dickens began writing a
Charles
paper
Dickens?
urging the public to say
Hot
something
dick.
about the
Who was
missing
that?
Franklin
Oh.
expedition.
Uh-huh.
Was that the guy that
Eventually,
made
the
Moby
government
Dick?
did and sent
Yeah,
2
he
sea
really has a
agents
thing
and
for
1
dicks.
land expedition
Who?
across northern Canada.
Charles
Charles
Dickens.
Dickens.
Sign of
He likes
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
he
Furthermore,
awesome.
the state put out a 20,000-pound reward for anyone who could find the crew, which by today's money is about $2 million. And
2
thanks in
million.
no small part
2
to Lady
million.
Franklin's urging, it became a matter of public interest
Why
of
destroy
what
this wall?
became of the expedition
2
itself. A
million?
song even became popular at the time, known as Lady Franklin's Lament. Eventually, the search party found
Bro,
some
imagine
sign of the
being,
expedition when in
like-
1850 on
Bro, that's
Poopy
kinda
Island,
sad,
they found
to be
several
honest.
tin cans
That's an
that
L
looked
moment.
to be the
Wait a
remnants
minute.
of camp
It's like a gun. The arms are
with
guns.
buried in the ice.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought they were like a backpack that you attached to
They're
yourself.
free for school children.
It wasn't uncommon for people to get out in the middle of the
Failed
cold
to reduce
and die
any
of
user
pneumonia or
materials.
tuberculosis, so this didn't prove
Ooh,
that the entire
tuberculosis.
crew had met a tragic fate.
Exciting.
And as a matter of fact, it shows that they were in enough state
They
that
should
they
sell
could still bury their dead.
tuberculosis.
However, the
Yeah.
names on the tombstone indicated that they were buried.
You think people would buy tuberculosis if they didn't know what it was?
In the first several months.
It sounds like a drug, so probably.
What sounds like a drug?
Tuberculosis.
Greenland that had 2 ships stuck
You
in
got
the
some
ice of the
tuberculosis.
Now,
Yeah, I do.
whaling ships
Oh wait, that's not tuberculosis. What is tuberculosis?
didn't help well.
Tuberculosis.
Didn't
Tuberculosis.
what was that guy from Red Dead Redemption 2? Thank God.
What, the guy, the horse with the shrinking balls?
What?
That's what the horses do. It's called their balls shrink.
Yeah, I know they added that, but I'm talking about the guy that got tuberculosis from the guy that was coughing.
I don't know. I haven't played Red Dead.
German either. That guy. What was his name?
Oh.
Arthur Morgan.
Isn't that the main character?
Yeah.
America! President!
America.
And one of those deaths, called the
Woo, America! America better than Britain. Yeah.
still sets in the open to this day.
Hey, look, it's companion cube.
There's a lot of reports that Belcher was very
Companion
hasty and
cube.
made a lot of bad decisions during the voyage.
You made a lot of. He made a lot of bad decision.
However, this
Dude, I
was
cannot
enough
see
to
the
scare
screen.
British government away from looking
So okay, that's better. There-
after so much cost had
Oh
already
my
been
God.
incurred. And
Companion
officially,
cube, come here.
The expedition was declared lost and the crew dead.
Bro, he goes zooming.
1st of 1854.
So you can play the game or?
Soon. We're almost to the first puzzle once this video's over.
We're almost to the
In an
first
hour.
puzzle.
Or no, we already did the first puzzle, I guess. The first puzzle that actually kind of requires some skill.
Yeah, no, is that an hour long?
Yeah, it is. It's like 50 minutes. We're currently 53 minutes into the speedrun. We've been watching for like 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Local natives.
I hate
What does that mean? Local natives.
I'm sorry, you hate local natives?
Yeah.
What?
We'll just skim past that.
Guys, look!
You can't move a computer, but you can move that.
I didn't realize that I could do that. If I like hold it, then it retracts.
The hunting party that came across this campsite said several of the bodies were mutilated and cut up. And
Isn't this
due
game
to
just
human
so
remains
consistent
being
with
in the
being able to hold
fireplace, it
things?
was suggested that
And
the final
tapes.
survivors-
I don't get why
very
the tapes are so
consistent.
differing.
John Ray
Doesn't make
collected
sense.
several more
Yeah,
testimonies and
Like
then
1
brought
second
this
we're watching
footage
Rick roll
back
and
to Britain. This
like
coincided with an
Wendigoon.
unrelated
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
even
I
get
feel like
permission?
I think they need to fix their tapes. It seems a little.
Yeah, copyright infringement.
Damn.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit.
Racing!
Oh, is this the person that drank too much
Mr.
wine?
Stanley being the name of the doctor aboard the Erebus.
Yeah, okay.
John Ray's
Finally
findings
breaking
were
this
published in
glass.
papers across England, and people lost their minds, primarily at the suggestion of cannibalism. See, at the time, concepts
What?
of people being
Cantaloupe.
free and the
Cannibalism.
horrors of survival and things like that
Kind of
weren't really
funny.
commonplace in people's mindset, and cannibalism was just seen as the ultimate act of evil. So the people who left 10 years
Yo, have you
earlier
had about the,
as
like,
the
one Chinese
Yeah, but what if they
general?
died of
rocket
natural
ship off into
causes?
the Great
Like a
White
knife.
North were now being
I wouldn't say a knife is natural causes, but
What if it was a squirrel with a knife?
One of them is
Yeah,
a
what if
the
it was a
monkey?
squirrel?
He
The
didn't
monkey
use the
killed
words
the
that
Monkey.
What if it was bones
of the North
Knife. What
just
if it was
made
bone
up
knife?
because they don't understand
made of
the
squirrel?
significance.
What if it was a squirrel with a knife made of squirrel bones?
To find some
Yeah.
evidence of what
I-
his husband and his
have you heard about that
Well,
one
residents
Chinese
earlier, the
leader
government
that
wasn't
like
having it, so
destroyed
she
90% of a population of the city and like
What?
Yes.
30,000 people?
What?
Everyone knows about that guy.
No, I don't.
No,
Yeah.
I
You don't?
No,
They
I
showed,
don't.
like,
I need to send you the
killed,
Wikipedia
like,
article.
400, like 4 million people.
He killed like 90%.
What did he do?
killed like 90% of the pop.
What? How?
Of like a single city.
I know.
With what?
He was a really smart leader. And he had a strong arm.
Whoa! Did you see that? I went flying.
Oh, what?
I went flying.
Glitch? Question mark?
What? Poppy Playtime has glitches? That's crazy.
Oh my god. Who knew that a game that has a wall with no collision is a little bit glitchy?
No.
No, it can't be.
And combs and brushes and silverware and things that would have
I'm not even paying attention. I'm paying more attention to Noah playing around with random objects.
Within the lifeboat. There was another man named Charles Francis Hall.
Charles
who
Francis.
also lived among the Inuit people.
Is his
who was
name
determined to
Charles
find some
Francis
evidence of
Tall?
the expedition. From
He's
1889
probably like 5 foot.
he explored
Yeah.
the entire area of King
Like
William's
4 foot.
Island,
Trust me, guys, I'm tall.
northern Canada, while also
Guys,
it's
interacting
standing-
with local natives
He's on
to
top of
try to
someone
see if
else.
he could piece together what happened.
To
Hall
get, like,
found
I'm
evidence
fine.
He just has, like,
all
stilts or
along his
something.
journey and took hundreds of testimonies from those he came across. Over the years, the testimonies
Like 2 people in a
dwindled from
trench
seeing
coat.
large groups of men walking
Yes.
across the island, all the way down to just 2 in 1858. So with the information that all of the people I just mentioned
That's
gathered,
like 13
let's
years.
together what happened to the Franklin expedition.
Well, I
Well, as I
wasn't paying
mentioned
attention,
earlier,
what?
the last time they were spotted was in July
Oh.
of 1845. From
Sneaky.
that location at Baffin Bay to the campsite that was found at Beachy Island, it seems that
Oh,
everything
my arm
was going
itchy.
well up until
If
that
people
point.
keep
As I
dying, they
mentioned
probably should
earlier,
stop
it was
going to
expected that
Antarctica.
whenever winter hit,
Yeah,
they
they're
would be
kinda
stuck for
stupid.
several months.
Like, just
And
wait
this
until
time,
you
it
got
seems
better
that they were
stuff.
stuck at Beachy
Yeah,
Island.
wait.
This
Yeah,
was
just
when
mine
they
some
found
diamonds,
3
bro.
bodies and hundreds of food.
Nyom.
I was on
Box.
graphics, well, not all the items.
I just heard something, and I think that might have been like a zombie dog or something. I have no clue what that was.
Box. Why is the box so slow?
Because it's a box.
Because it's heavy.
The box
I want the giant box. Kidnap.
Remember how way earlier in the video
I agree.
I mentioned that these
How are you shooting through my shields?
heavily kitted out
What
with
are you-
all sorts of
how?
materials to make sure that they stay running. Well,
What are
something
you-
that wasn't considered until years later is the
I didn't
weight
say-
that these
Oh,
I
no.
didn't see!
Whenever you're trying to break through the ice to get around the Arctic, speed is a priority. And while these ships certainly have the fortifications to make sure they didn't sink if they ran into any ice, that also weighed them down, ensuring that they weren't quick enough to
I have like
didn't say-
8 planks on one window. I shall be victor.
Guys,
What?
I think I can get on the TV.
You deserve it.
No, it got stuck! Yes, okay, it's fine.
Okay.
My hand is like stuck now. Okay, there we go.
I feel like I'm going to
Some
scream
of the
during
oxygen
this.
on the ozone
speed run.
layer. You should kill yourself now.
What was that YouTuber again that said that?
I don't know. I know
Like,
he's-
he was so confident in what he said. He's just like, I agree with everything I just said.
Would you not?
I would,
You should kill. Oh, there's more enemies! I didn't save! I didn't save! Stop shooting me. Okay? I'm friendly.
I don't think the box wants to go with you, Noah.
Too bad, he's coming anyway.
No, he wants to. Right? Not?
You
Alright,
better.
I think I have a relatively safe house.
Noah, he's not talking.
I don't have a bed in here. Crap. I destroyed my
I
bed.
want to go back and check on the video. I want to see what's happening to it now that I left the room. It's Huggy Wuggy.
Huggy Wuggy.
Mainly,
Man,
He's
I hate
still
that
talking, bro.
which turned out to be a problem because, as we also know,
Look
Al,
at him.
that is a primary
Nothing
route for
broke.
polar ice cap.
I'm so good at this game.
Okay. There we go. Now, can I grab a bed? Can I place the bed?
No.
This isn't Minecraft.
This bed won't place. Please just place it.
The door closes.
What kind of fucking game you this is Minecraft?
The door closed behind me!
No,
Oh, I thought that I got, like, stuck.
How come I can't place this bed?
Oh, and then, because that said make a friend, so then make a friend's here, and then you open up this door, and then Huggy Wuggy is there. And Huggy Wuggy's, like, and this opens, and then he's, like, standing in the darkness, and then he walks out. Bro, I'm so smart. I should become, like, MatPat 2.
MatPat 3.
There's so many copies of MatPat.
Bro.
The first location where the
Seizure
ship was frozen.
hostile
The
out.
second note
Dude,
is
just
written
let me
in the
place
margins
this bed,
around
like,
the paper
holy.
and seems to be in much more
Parkour.
You want me to seizure?
HMS ships
Parkour.
were deserted
Parkour.
Parkour.
I need to look up a tutorial how to place things in this game.
Parkour. Oh my gosh, it's Poopy.
1846.
What the-
Officers
oh
and
my God.
crews consisting of 105
Whoa, look at my hand. It's kind of funky.
I agree.
Funky. Alright, I guess I don't have a bed, so that's fine.
Are you saying you're trying to
Uh-oh.
take my GSO rating station?
Of 1847. And the total
How-
loss by
Press the
death
goddamn
in the
spacebar
expedition
button
has been to
once.
this date 9 officers and 15 men,
Abandoned tool
signed
crate.
by James Fitzjames, captain of the HMS Erebus. The note itself was signed by Crozier and Fitzjames, and as mentioned, indicated that
Am I
Franklin had died on June the
stupid?
11th,
What?
and as mentioned at the end, that made Fitzjames the new captain of the Erebus.
You know, I might play chapter 2 at some point.
Yes, they were stuck frozen
No,
in the water a
don't
second
do it.
time, but the ship had rations
So then I can have the longest speedrun there as well.
up to 5 if
How am
they
I
strung
sleeping
out
if I
the
don't
wheel.
have a bed?
Well, remember that little detail I mentioned in the beginning that 7 weeks
I guess
before
I
the
don't.
I was
ship
trying to
launched,
waste
the
6
lowest
hours
bidder made 8,000 cans of food.
playing
Whenever
Poppy
these tins of
Playtime.
cans were found on Beachy Island, they were examined
Is it-
and had
oh, is it
the worst
something
sealing
chapter
job
one?
you
I'm
could
looking at
imagine.
chapter two,
For
I'm stupid.
one, the soldering to close off the can itself was done with molten lead. And on the inside of the food, there was liquid lead that had been hardened.
Yummy.
It ran all in the meal, which, you know, probably
Great
isn't
meal.
good for you. But all of the cans showed signs of
It's
erosion
perfectly healthy.
and improper sealing.
Lead poisoning, more like tasty.
Poisoning in their life.
Food spoiled.
You know.
Furthermore, if that canned food
Did I
went
hurt
bad,
myself?
then the
My
food would be
neck's in
subject to
pain,
scurvy.
and I'm dying.
Now, most
What?
ships at the time, including the Terror and Erebus,
I don't know.
would
Go to the hospital.
in bottles to
I am
drink to
playing
keep
at-
scurvy.
Oh, you're talking about
However,
Project
during the
Zomboid.
time of living,
I thought you broke your neck.
about
Okay.
a year, and as established, it had been 2 years at this point. And the lead poisoning of the foods and everything combined, there was a lot of different ways these guys could have died. And I'll continue to stake my flag on the idea that the food
And
was
did
bad
they die?
because of the final note written in the margin of the
The
picture,
final note.
which says, and start on tomorrow, the 26th, for Backsfish River. This lines up with what I mentioned earlier of several relics being found on the way to Backsfish River. So if the food was still good, they would have stayed on the ships because the ships were made to get frozen in ice and then keep going. But if it's bad, then the guys had no other option than to walk across the expanse of King William's Island, which King William's Island is an empty island full of rocks and ice. So very inhospitable.
Wow.
This also explains why there was a lifeboat found full of supplies on the west coast of the island. From piecing together everything, it seems that Crozier now
Well, that speeds you up a lot.
survivors of
Hey
the
guys,
ship
I'm
brought
back.
at least one
Wait,
Wait, look at
lifeboat
this.
and filled it with several
Okay, I'm gonna bring the
supplies
box.
and needs, possibly any
me
food
grab
that
the
was still
box.
good, and at
It's
least
got a
initially,
lady on there.
some
Huh?
supplies
That's Poopy.
as well, like combs
It
and
just knocked off part of my.
and etc. The purpose of the lifeboat
God
being
damn it.
one to carry the supplies, but also so that when
still think it's funny how we're just listening to this.
Or just knock off, like-
and take it down the river because the only
Give me
known
my
settlement
fizzy
was
pop.
several hundred miles down Backs River. Meaning that even if they did get
It was
all the
several
way to
hundred
King
miles
William's
down
Island,
bad.
they would then have to continue paddling down
Oh,
river
okay.
for potentially months. But it was either that or starve to death on the boat. So as mentioned in the letter, the men set out on April 26th. The distance from where the letter was found to the mouth of the river was about 248 miles. One group of natives said they came across the men during this time to ask them for food, but the natives themselves had to take care of their own and weren't able to offer much, but that they did witness about 40 men walking across King William's Island south towards Canada. And from there, I wish there was more to say, but it seems the Franklin expedition, at least officially,
That
vanished.
roach guy, I'm done.
I'm going to talk about some of the modern findings of this case, but there's a
Oh,
couple
no,
things
never mind.
I don't think it's moving.
favorite details of
It's
the
just literally
Oh no, it's
static.
going up.
looks like to be
It's going up.
positively ID'd as
Oh, it
part
is?
of the
Yep.
expedition were found
Slowly
about
but
40
surely.
miles north of
I don't
the
think
river,
that's coming up.
meaning
It is.
that the men had made it some 200
Oh,
miles
geez.
across
He
King
really.
William's Island.
Yeah, see, it's
However,
moving.
remember how earlier I stated that
Oh, that's
several
literally just when I'm
officers
moving.
came into contact with 2 men? Well, that was in Canada. As a matter of fact, about 250 miles
Oh, I
south
should make a
of the
video.
northern border of Canada was 1858. And when shown pictures, all of the natives identified one of the men as Captain Crozier of the HMS Terror. If
Are you
this were to
really
be
showing
true,
this to
that
Slowest?
would mean that Captain Crozier
This is gonna
and
go
one
on
of the
forever,
men
isn't it?
had successfully
I don't care that I
walked
wasn't
about
meant to destroy the
600
base.
miles over
I
the
felt
course
like it.
of 12
I might not
years.
watch the
In
the
1948,
conspiracy
around the
theory
same
video,
region of northern Canada,
because there's not much to do in that room to mess around
similar
with.
to the one found on Beachy Island.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
inside
true.
of the cairn was a wooden box
It'll
that
still be
was
like
actually
2 hours
covered
long,
with
probably.
dovetail wood, which was
Oh,
in
God,
practice
no.
in mid-1860s England. Sadly and very frustratingly, the box was destroyed and no note was found. But if that was set up by Crozier and the other man, that would confirm the idea that they had walked for over a decade, 600 miles through the Arctic. The other
sorry,
detail
a
I want to
decade?
mention is that of the expedition's
decade?
mission itself. Remember I said there were remnants of the crew found
What?
on the western side
No,
of
I'm
King
good.
William's
That's
Island?
pretty
Well,
long.
from the coast of
That's
King
like
William's
more than
Island,
2.
you can actually
Really?
see
That's
the
definitely
Simpson
more than
Strait,
2.
which is the opening that was later discovered to be the pathway through the Arctic to Asia. And it's incredibly possible that that was
Asia.
the last thing in the
Ew.
men's mind at the time.
Anime.
But I like to think at some point the captain and the men looked over and saw the entry to the Eastern world and realized that even if just to themselves, they discovered it. As a matter of fact, England agrees with me too, but let's talk about some of the more modern discoveries. In 1981, a researcher by the name of Owen Beatty was determined to find out what happened to the Franklin expedition. Beatty and his research team explored the region of King William's Island where the lifeboat was previously identified. Between that location and Victory Point, the original area that the letter was found, they found several bones of the crewmen. Upon examination, the bones had pitting that was consistent with cases of scurvy, as well as
Scurvy.
lead concentrations 10 times over the
mateys?
regular amount.
Lead
So, the theory of the
concentrations
food being
10
bad is
times.
pretty well supported. However, the
Ooh.
other thing that they
Sounds
found on the
healthy.
bones was several scratches and knife cuts, indicating that there was most likely some form of cannibalism present. Furthermore,
I'm gonna go get candy. Be right back.
campsites they
Yummy,
found
yummy
along the
candy.
way, there were bones that seemed to be polished by the inside of a pot, which is seen in cases of extreme cannibalism, or I should say when cannibalism is needed in extremes, and people try to boil the marrow out of the bones, indicating how hungry these men were. All in all, from 1981 to 1982, Beatty found the remains of 6 to 14 people. To confirm his
Yes,
theories
he's
about the
on.
death of the men, he needed another example for the time. And lo and behold, perfect examples existed in the graves on Beachy Island. I'm going to show what could be considered to many disturbing imagery, but I feel this is important for the historical connotation and also the science aspect of it, and is for a purely educational sense. However, understand if you don't like that, so there will be a timestamp in the description to skip past these pictures, but these are the images of the bodies exhumed from Beachy Island. Despite the ghastly look, the tissues were in near
What is
perfect
that?
condition, which
No, look
allowed
down.
very accurate samples of the bodies
Okay,
as
good.
well as the causes of death.
Oh,
to
those are dead
determine.
bodies.
And
now.
also, while this is
Oh.
mostly an informational
Yeah.
explanation,
He
that
looks
I'm giving,
immediately down
I
and
don't
then
want to
looks.
You might
gloss
get
over
taken
the
down
horror
because of-
and simultaneous wonder of
No, it won't.
people being consumed
Yes.
by the elements, yet in death
Maybe.
being
No, it won't.
completely consecrated by them.
Yeah, you'll
And
probably get
there's
taken down.
such a
No, I
it's a
won't.
vicious
Because of that.
poetry to it. It
No,
was found
because
on
he
these
showed it
bodies that
because
the
of
cause death
educational.
wasn't found
Well, I
on
guess you
them,
can make it.
supporting the theory
Yeah.
people at the time had that everything
Educational.
went wrong the winter after Beachy Island. From 1984 to 1993, over 400 bones were found along King William's Island, and many of which indicated signs of cannibalism. Perhaps most tragic was the feature that the hands, feet, and head all seemed to be removed before the cannibal acts were taken, as if the most human parts of their friends they wanted to remove before committing what was to them such a horrendous act. See, while the people of Britain thought it was such a horrible, atrocious action that no sane man would ever commit, the people who were a part of this expedition also had those same ideas. And while they had to do it to survive, the ghastly nature that the people back home felt of them, I'm sure they felt 10 times over. So you're probably asking yourself the question, well, if they found all of the bodies of the men, what about the ships themselves? Well, over the years, there were several sonar studies and helicopter missions to try to see if they could find any remains of the ship. Well, finally, on September the 9th of 2014, the Erebus was found sunken under just 36 feet of water, not far from the northernmost point of King William's Island, specifically at the location known as Wilmot and Crampton Bay. The ship had simply sunk from years of disrepair, and after drones and cameras went through the ship, it seems to be in completely idyllic condition. As a matter of fact, the Erebus is still in its exhuming process, and it's currently said that the first 65 artifacts that are recovered will go back to England, and the remaining artifacts will belong to Canada and the Inuit people. And then on September 12th of 2016, the Terror was found much farther to the south. As a matter of fact, out of complete coincidence, the Terror was found in a place known as Terror Bay. Perhaps most bizarrely about the Terror, other than the fact that it sank in a place named Terror, was the fact that its anchors were still up and locked. See, whenever these ships got frozen, they would drop their anchors to make sure that they didn't float away or randomly tilt if the ice were to crack or thaw out. Furthermore, it was much further away and seemed to follow a trajectory as if it was trying to get back to the mainland. The common historical belief is either that someone went back after they were walking across the island to try to pilot the Terror to get it towards land, or a few people stayed on the ship who there was enough food to supply for, but again, like the rest of the crew, whenever they made their voyage, they met the same fate. In 2018, the Terror was examined beneath about 80 feet of water and seems to be, like the Erebus, in perfect condition, frozen in time under the waves. And there are still discoveries of the Franklin expedition happening to this day. Not only are they still in the process of bringing up artifacts from the wrecked ship, but in May of 2021, one of the bodies that were found was positively ID'd as John Gregory because his great-great-great-great-grandson living in South Africa provided a DNA sample which gave a positive ID. One of the things I love about this story so much is, despite the fact that it was over a century and a half ago, the mystery is still continuing to be unsolved and unraveled each day. Another tragic beauty of the story is that in 1850, one of the ships sent to search for the Franklin expedition, known as the HMS Investigator, and yes, that was the name of it, seemed to be right on the path of the expedition, only they took the other route, meaning that they found the path from Europe to Asia. To which the Investigator also got trapped in the ice and needed rescued from the Resolute, which, as I mentioned earlier, also got trapped in the ice, but that's not important. They found the path. And that path, which was later discovered as the Simpson Strait, is the one I mentioned earlier that perhaps the final members of the crew realized they had discovered. The captain who discovered that the Simpson Strait was indeed the passage from Europe to Asia agreed with the Admiralty that the Franklin expedition should be named as the discoverers of it. And in 1860, the British government honored Captain Franklin as being the discoverer of the passage between worlds, and Lady Franklin was there to accept the medal in his honor, to which they commemorated a statue of John Franklin, to which the plaque simply reads, "They forged the last link with their lives." And with that ends the story of the HMS Erebus, the HMS Terror, and the tragic victory of the Franklin
So this one was only like 40 minutes.
I've always enjoyed stories of the last days of the Crusades of Adventure and the journeys of man and all of that.
Cool.
And like the ferocity and just the viciousness of nature is all around this story. And it's anyone's guess what to happen. In the series The Terror, they talk about how the polar bears could have killed them, or how lead poisoning can lead to delusions of the mind, and they could have went paranoid. And there's all sorts of manner of things that could have led to their end. Or, as the men of the times say, it seems like the whole world is trying to kill you whenever you're up there. And every single day is a fight for survival. But in spite of all of that, because of what they did, it led to the discovery of the passage. And in other reports that were written around the time, there were people who said it was meaningless. And by the logical sense, it was. It took that much effort to get up there. There was no way you were going to send a bunch of merchant vessels back and forth all around the year. And the Suez Canal together to decide or figure out the geography of the whole world. They managed to succeed. One report, I forget who, I've been doing so much research about this stuff. One report said that more was discovered in the search for them than their one ship ever could have put together. And that's what I mean by the tragic victory. In the end, they accomplished what they had set out to do. And I love the idea of Crozier walking 12 years for the HMS Terror. It's so good. It's poetry. It's poetry in the real world, and I love it. And hopefully you at least liked it a little bit. As you can tell, I like this stuff, and hopefully you liked it too. And thank you for watching. This is man.
I found Wendigoon because it was Five Nights at Freddy's lore video.
And, really?
You know,
yeah.
I just stumbled across him.
And what else do I do? Conspiracy theories and all this stuff. But
he does conspiracy
this reminds me.
Yeah, that's what one of the that's what the other Wendigoon video is.
But this reminds me of stories like that. Just stories of ferocity, of people braving the wilderness, and man, I love this stuff. Anyway, I've talked about it enough. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around.
Yes, it's over, right?
My mad rambling. I hope that you enjoy. I love this stuff. I also hope that the camera
don't think I've ever been so happy for a video
as
to
well
end.
And this microphone, as you can, like the Blue Yeti's back. I found a way to sync it to the camera. And I think I found a way to make the lighting quit flashing all the time. I didn't even notice it till people pointed it out. I'm awful with technology. But hopefully this was manageable. Hopefully it looks okay. I'm learning as I go. I've also been recording all night because I keep, like, what you don't know is all the gaps I take in between and going over my notes and back and forth. And I started recording around 5, 6 a.m. and it's 9 a.m. right now. I have no idea what this will cut down to. It's also funny because I planned for this to be a short video and now it's not at all. And my hair's all over the place and I'm losing my mind. So it's par for the course. But thank you guys for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. Trying to think if there's any announcements. Well, for one, thank you so much to my subscribers. Still over 1 million, still losing my mind at that. We're at like 1.04, something like ridiculous. Like already another 40,000 people since 1 million. I love you guys, you're fantastic. Actually, hold on, I need to show this on camera. So my girlfriend Kayla, bless her heart, threw me a party whenever I hit 1 million subs. But obviously there's no happy 1 million subscriber balloon at Walmart. So she got me this. This is Q the Cat Fetty. I had to share this information with you. You're welcome. I'm losing my mind right now. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. That cat. I was looking at the cat, and it took all of my thinking away. Oh, speaking of my girlfriend, there is a thing happening soon on the second channel. Link to that will be in the description as always. I've renamed it from Wendig Games to Wendig Gang. Because there's going to be new stuff happening over there. And I'm not going to announce it yet till all the solids are down and I can make it look pretty. But yeah, check that out in the description so you'll be the first to know when it happens. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, I'm so tired right now. Thank you so much to all of my top tier patrons that you can see here, and thank you to all of my patrons. You guys are fantastic. If you're on the Patreon, you know about the announcement I made regarding the Patreon. If you are a patron and you have not seen that announcement, go do that as soon as possible. the thing that I mentioned in there is going to happen like definitively in about a week from when this video goes up. So I'm going to repost the Discord link and stuff like that. So again, like a week, and then that will happen. So if you're a patron, do that ASAP, please. I'm so tired. Thank you all. I've got to edit this and then get it out. But thank you all so much for watching and sticking around. I love that I can do this stuff. I can go from talking about conspiracy theories to horror series, and then the stories of ships stuck in ice, and that someone is still sticking around this long watching. I hope.
Hey, that's me.
I'm talking by myself right now. That'd be weird. I should stop before I continue to embarrass myself. Thank you guys very much. That should do it. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to say.
Ending on
No, I
Wendigo?
guess not. Okay. I'm just losing my mind. Whatever. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay.
Now we have to find the batteries.
Okay.
So was that?
Yeah, that's some
We're
juice.
done with the first one now?
Yes. Okay, I need to find one more battery, and then there's one up top that I didn't grab earlier. Make sure that I didn't grab them all. My nose itches.
Watch this, like, be taken down from speedrun.com.
I wouldn't really care though, it's been fun. Even though I'm not even like halfway done with the speedrun.
Can still post on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can give it the title Huggy Poppy Playtime Speedrun.
You should put Spider-Man also and every other character in there as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Where the heck is that battery? There's one more battery, but I'm too stupid to find it. Where is it? This isn't even just me trying to stall for time, I'm just stupid. Uh-oh. Did I get stuck?
Okay.
Stream myself. I should stream watching Discord memes.
That'd be a very interesting stream. Very...
Where is it?
Spider
Have you done all the
unboxing.
tapes yet?
No, because I have to do this puzzle and I can't find the battery. I need one more. Ah! Children! Screaming!
Remove the children.
You can try.
What the heck? Am I this stupid?
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Turn your brightness up. Maybe a little help.
Yeah, maybe. Ah! That's right.
Now you can see Mr. Man.
Maybe look up. I don't know.
It's not up there. It's somewhere on the ground.
I'm sure about that.
Or on a shelf.
Are you sure about that? Oh crap.
It's yellow. It looks like pee.
I can't
It's a
see
piss
yellow.
yellow battery. Oh. You can't see the yellow on this box?
Okay.
What color is the box? Is that strip on the box?
It's yellow.
Oh. You lied to me. Where is it? Look up all the locations for the batteries. Or should I just
I'm
go?
not the speedrunner here. Check
Yeah.
under the conveyor belt, maybe.
I'm gonna go grab my phone and look it up. We are pro.
I'm gonna look up Huggy Wuggy in real life.
Huggy Wuggy in real life. I'm wondering what that is. What are you doing there?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
What is it? How cursed is it? How cursed is it?
What?
How cursed is it?
No, it's something else.
Terrorists. I know they all. Alright, is he just taking a break or what is he doing? Where's he going now? Look at what he's doing. Yellow. Am I just by myself?
Care didn't ask.
Huh?
What?
Sorry, what's happening? I'm very confused. He's taking a break.
Nah, there was a sponsor in a video I was watching.
Are we waiting for him to come back? What is he doing? Where is Noah?
Back yet?
No, he's still not back, I don't believe.
Damn, he's taking a bit.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
He might lose world record.
I don't believe he would if yeah? Yeah.
Okay, guys, give me a second. Desi decided that he was Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that he doesn't need the Guardian on his Oculus, so he punched the fucking wall. So his hand's bleeding.
He punched the wall?
Yeah, he
because,
punched the fucking wall, and so yeah, because he thought that he could use his Oculus without the Guardian, which tells you when you get near walls.
What an idiot.
Okay, so I'll be right back.
It's fine.
Or, it might take me a little bit. I don't know.
Alright. Punch the wall, man. That's why I always, that's why I have a Guardian on. I'm gonna get some new today. Have you guys heard of the HS50 Corsair headphones? Oh. Danke. Dankeschön. Ist it? You guys know what Dankeschön means?
Okay, I'm back.
Did you beat your brother?
No, I gave him he put on a movie for himself. I gave him some crackers and an ibuprofen.
I'm getting new headphones today.
Oh,
The
cool.
HS50 Corsair headphones. Supposedly have good sound, so that's why I'm getting them. Because I already have a pretty okay mic. You do. The heck?
What a great article.
What?
I looked up an article for all the locations. The locations are randomized, and it gave me the 2 locations where he found them, where the person who wrote the article found. Like, bro, what a goated article.
What are you looking for? The tapes?
No, these little battery things. I think I might have picked it up earlier or something.
Oh my god.
No, I haven't. I have no clue where it is.
Hmm.
Looking it up on YouTube.
I'll just look around. Maybe they're up. Have you checked up the staircase area?
All battery is
In a speedrun, you should probably know where the stuff is.
yeah, probably.
You're very good at speedrunning.
I am, bro. I don't care if there's a new map in Siege.
There isn't anymore. I don't even play Siege. Why is everything so extorted? Oh my god, okay. You guys drink coffee?
No.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee's good. I drink it in the mornings and I feel like an adult because I am tired still. Yeah, Alright, are you still just looking at articles to figure out?
Thank you, dude. I'm pretty sure that the locations are randomized, because otherwise it would be like right here, and it's not.
You just have a glitch there, or?
I don't know if I have a glitch, if it's glitched or something. It could be. What the heck, bro? This is weird. What the heck?
You know what the batteries look like?
Yes. They're like these squares with yellow.
Oh,
what? This?
Wait,
This is
go
not
back.
a battery. That is part of a toy. What the heck, dude?
I don't know. What is the heck?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Jurassic Park V2.
Oh, it's up there. No, it isn't. Yeah, so it is random. The positions are random.
Yeah, all the positions are random. Did you not know that?
Look for them.
Yeah, I was pretty sure of that, but no one actually is helpful and will tell.
Look around the. Just look around.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing though. I'm gonna look. This is not Poppy Plate. This is a Roblox game.
What?
I got a guide for the Roblox game. Hidden camera recorded Huggy Wuggy escape. What?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the full walkthrough. I don't care about Amazon! I honestly think that my game is bugged, because I don't know where else it could be. I don't care about smart food. I'm stupid, and I don't know how to do this stupid speedrun, because I'm dumb.
10 out of 10 speedrunner. Would speed run again with him. Doesn't know anything.
I'm very smart like that.
Very intelligent. There's Jack-o'-lantern man here. Down, 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 down. I thought that song was from.
Smash.
Huh?
Smash.
Yeah. Now, okay.
This guy barely knows how to play the game.
Huh?
The walkthrough that I'm watching barely even knows how to play the game.
Are you looking at gaming journalists?
No, some random YouTube video. He
Oh,
got
okay.
scared because he kicked a box.
So if you're looking at game journalists, it's like that makes sense.
Are the positions not randomized? Everyone's getting the exact same positions. The batteries. Stop looking at the head and freaking. I need to know where the freaking battery is.
I feel like it would be easier if you just looked around.
I've been looking around.
I feel like this is worse. At least you're being slower in the speed run, so I guess it's working.
Yeah.
The harvest is bountiful.
So for hit the batteries, just what? What the heck, bro? Maybe if I play like really turn the like brightness down to like 0. And like all I can see is the glowing lights from the thing.
Love that.
What the heck's that? Oh, there's Wendigo. Where am I? Now it's too dark. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this. I literally can't find the batteries.
It's so dark.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to find the battery.
Does it glow?
Yeah, they glow.
Oh.
This one should glow yellow.
Have you tried clicking on the blue and red handprints?
I don't have a
you
red
have
hand
one.
yet.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
You stupid.
Stupid.
Is it like buried under like one of the boxes or something?
Probably. I watched Forrest Gump yesterday. It was pretty good. Stupid.
Stupid.
You gotta say it with like a bunch of S's at the beginning.
Stupid. Okay.
Are you
I accidentally just went to the title screen. I hope that doesn't invalidate my run.
Oh my god. Imagine it to reset everything.
That would be unfortunate. I hope this doesn't invalidate my run. That would be unfortunate.
If it does, you can just make another one. Don't worry.
Okay, well now the batteries should all be here.
I still love the word stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid. Do you think I can?
Yeah, see, those are
Pull
the
out
two batteries, and then the yellow one just I can't find.
It's underneath a box, I believe.
I don't think they would bury it underneath a box.
I believe they would. I think I remember watching the Poppy Playtime, and they had something underneath the box, but that's just something I remember. Just start pulling out random boxes and seeing if there's anything in them.
If I reload the save.
I believe it's under just a...
I don't think that it's under a box. I remember them not being under boxes. I remember them being all out in the open. Well, you know, I'm getting tons of time because I'm pretty sure that my game is bugged and there just isn't a battery. It's gonna be a good waste of hours if it doesn't. Is that it? Oh my god. So stupid, dude.
Stupid?
Oh, no. It's just that they're randomized. Yeah, they just randomize everything to go to save.
Did you find it yet?
I found 2 of them. There's still the third one.
Stupid.
I think the third... Oh, there it is. Okay, good. There we go. I finally found them.
Yeah, I don't really think that's good.
I think I'm probably gonna invalidate that. I might want to check the rules real quick.
You didn't check the rules first?
Well, I never thought that I would have to reload my save constantly to get it to work.
It's great, alright.
Poppy Playtime Speedrun.com. That's just Playtime Speed. Actually, that should work. Alright.
What's stupid?
Poppy Playtime Speedrun.com.
You know, you probably should have researched this before you started.
Well, I
this
never
video.
thought that that was kind of the point, was that it was gonna take forever because I'm really stupid. There we go.
Stupid.
Okay.
Sorry, I always gotta say that anytime you say it.
Not chapter 2, I want chapter 1.
Turtle.
Did it just squish me?
The hand's there.
Yeah, I know.
Good
I'm
call.
trying to check the rules. Not chapter 2, chapter 1. Yes, there we go. I don't want the category extensions, please. I really just want the original, just the normal game. Okay, fine.
I think we should ban the usage of rules. Rules suck.
True. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was fine. Well, as long as we get all the deaths, it should take us at least 2 hours. You see, I wasted an hour and 40, like an hour and 20 minutes, and then I wasted another 20 minutes, 30 minutes being stupid.
This is the spooky part, right?
No, it isn't.
Almost, right?
Nope, we still got a little bit. We still have to do a puzzle and figure out where the pink tape is, which I actually don't know where it is. We are going to have to locate it.
Pink tape is over. Alright, that is kind of scary.
Oh,
I
did you
saw
see that loading thing? Oh, that was funny. Okay, where's the pink tape? It's probably back here. Maybe not.
Oh, this dude's definitely using an auto clicker. Yeah, no way.
Where is the pink tape in Poppy Playtime? Where's the pink tape in? Oh my gosh. Why is Google so bad?
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be easy to look for it.
Oh, so the pink tape is just right up here. What's that? Eyes into C. What?
God, the frame rate on Discord is so bad.
It's because I have it capped at 15.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's really funny.
Okay. So it's some.
Oh, I think I'm back. My sound keeps disconnecting, so that's not fun.
Well, that's why you're getting new headphones.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting new headphones.
More tape.
This is very early to.
This game is very poorly documented. I'm also just really stupid. I probably should have figured out where things were before I tried this.
Yeah, I thought you knew more about this game.
I beat it once.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Only once?
Where is that?
Do you think we should make it illegal to be British?
Oh, okay, so it's like, okay, so it's up there somewhere.
Do you think we should make it to be illegal to be British?
Yes, in Britain. I'm gonna move to Britain, become the Prime Minister, and make it a law that it's illegal to be British.
It's eating spoonfuls of sand, what?
What?
I don't know.
Wait, I just heard you were talking about eating spoonfuls of sand. What are
Yeah.
you two talking about? Talking about? You need to explain yourself there.
Oh, right, like right here.
Normal people don't eat
Oh, I see it.
spoonfuls of sand.
You jumped across.
I got the tape, guys.
Oh, good.
Oh, when you were talking about pink tape, I thought you were actually talking about like tape. Like,
No.
adhesive tape. For some reason.
This was one that I wanted to watch.
Is this film theory?
Hello, everybody. Today
Oh,
we
I
are
didn't realize
going
this
to
was
talk
that one.
about the true story of the assassination of civil rights leader.
Okay, I don't care. I'm getting 2 hours. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. I'm bored.
This is one of the most
Yeah.
For
Just
you
finish
random
the
man,
game.
I don't.
No, you haven't got the death videos yet.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I can't die yet.
Death videos?
I can't die yet.
No, you can just jump across that. It's a
Well,
possible jump.
I don't really care.
He's too lazy.
Ah!
What?
This is a bug and glitch-free game.
Yeah,
I know.
definitely.
Mhm. I love how the glitchless category is no major glitch.
Shut up, Wendigoon.
Let's talk about something not.
What did Wendigoon ever do?
Nothing. He is poggers, but I am not. I am tired. Because my brother decided to punch a wall.
Punching walls are pretty cool, right? Unless you're.
I don't know, his hand is literally bleeding, so.
Whose hand?
Desi's.
What did Desi do?
He punched the wall.
Did you not hear that?
Idiot.
Why does it do that? It's so annoying. It like slows down the game on you.
Why am I depressed? I'm in a zombie apocalypse. Nothing ever helps.
Shut up. You're so loud and stupid.
Who are you talking to?
You. No, the stupid this thing.
I thought you were talking to me and I was like, okay, that was out of nowhere, but alright.
Uncalled for, but fair enough.
Fair enough. That is acceptable.
Okay, now I have to wait for like 30 million years for the stupid thing to get, and then we can start getting dyings. So I can write down. Stop beeping or whatever. Shut up. I hate this thing. Oh, there it is. Look, the thing's going. It's so sad. Good. Good. It's so sad. That's a good thing. I hate it. I hate you. Look, it's the thing. It's assembled now. Is it still sad? I hope. Yay, it's still depressed.
I don't know, let me leave and rejoin it's being a little bit laggy.
Got a laser?
Is it flying?
No.
Oh. You, get. Come here. Okay, guys, it's time to die.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, my pencil. I have the depressed toy.
Run into it, no run.
No, he doesn't even kill you. He doesn't kill you until he gets outside of the room. He's really dumb.
What kind of drink did you even get?
Okay, that's one.
It smells sour like funky.
No, it just does that. No, we just sit here for like 8 seconds.
Oh, that's great.
It's so loud. And it's echoing.
It's just so strange.
Ugh, it's sour. Like funky.
Sour, like funky.
It's so great. Oh no! It's a demon. Oh my god, that's great. That is so good.
Okay, that's 2 out of 10.
I gotta go in a few minutes. Gonna get some headphones.
Aye.
And new clothing. And probably shoes.
Oh my gosh, it's the Huggy Wuggy. He just launched me!
Are you trying to get all of the...
No, it played it again.
That again.
That was good.
What?
What?
Okay, that's still...
Look at these poor orphans. We'll take the rat.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my gosh, it's the Huggy Wuggy guy.
Huggy Wuggy.
Huggy Wuggy.
Was that the bite of
Is that the bite of
87?
87?
Okay, that's 3.
Okay. Is that the bite of 87?
It's the Huggy Wuggy guy. He's tall.
Wookie wookie.
He just launched me, bro.
What kind of drink did you even get?
It's the same one.
Oh, it smells sour like funky.
I like it how it echoes.
It's so good when it echoes.
Can they ban you from creating other speedruns?
I think you can probably get banned from. Why is it does it say that my camera's on? This is my camera's on for some reason. I'm gonna delete my camera by throwing it off my desk.
How do I play stuff?
It's the Huggy Wuggy guy. Bro, he's like launching me. What did I do to you, Huggy?
Oh, Richard!
Oh. Dust made me put that one in. Wasn't as funny as the others.
Richard.
That's 3. I mean 4. That's 4. It takes so long to load, it's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, it's the Huggy Wuggy guy. Is he gonna launch me again? Oh my gosh, it's the Huggy Wuggy guy. I just like this one. It was cute.
So calm.
Okay, that's 5. We're halfway through. And we've only gotten 2 repeats.
I can't. How do I place a bid?
Hack.
What?
It's the Wuggy Huggy guy. He's so tall, bro.
I am playing Among Us, and I am the intruder.
It's the Among Us
I'm
intruder.
sus. Balls. 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 Balls.
I love the Among Us intruder. Okay, that's 6.
Okay, I gotta go now. See you guys.
See ya. I am playing Among Us and I am the intruder. I am sus. Balls. Balls. I don't have hands. Wait, the hands disappeared. Wait, that's bad. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. SD.
SD.
Okay, that's 7. Hopefully the hands come back. Okay, there we go. That was weird. That was sour like funky. Okay, that was 8. Pretty sure. Hi, Wuggy Huggy.
What kind of drink did you even
Oh!
Now we're like funky.
Oh, it smells sour like funky.
Like funky. Honestly, arcade craniacs are comedy genius. They are the best. Wuggy Huggy? The Wuggy Huggy guy? Hello, Wuggy Huggy.
Oh my god. Oh!
Oh, come on. Why do you have to repeat the least funny one? At least repeat like a funny one. I can't even remember what the other ones are. I think one of them is a clown horn. I can't remember what the last one is. I'm probably just gonna get one more if I don't get the one that I can't remember and I just get the clown horn, then I'm probably just gonna go next. Cause I can't even remember. I might have even had 10. Might not have, I can't remember, bro. Oh right, I had the race car! The girl cries like a race car. Oh no. I am playing Among Us and I am the intruder. I am sus. Balls. Ball. Hey you! Bozo clown. Kill me. Please? Thank you, please? Thank you.
Yes, I'm a simp. Sniper monkey.
Sniper monkey. Okay, no, so I have 2 more. So I've done 8 so far. I miscounted. Mr. Wuggy Huggy? Why are you sending me towards the ceiling? You're so buggy, Mr. Wuggy Huggy. You're more like Mr. Buggy Wuggy. Oh, this one. It's funny, though. He's so chill. He was like, okay. Wait, you completed it? No, bro. Screw that. Cats are rather humorous. We've been dying for like 15 minutes straight at this point.
Really?
Not that long, like probably like 10 minutes straight. And we haven't even gotten all the videos yet. Launch me into the air, it's fun. I haven't gotten 2 of them. It's just kind of sad. What?
Whoa! Wait, don't move, don't move. Whoa! He stops moving.
He's as confused as I am. What? Now he comes back after I drop down. Give me a hug. Thank you. Yes. Low. B H. Ha. E. Wa. Yes, I'm a simp. Sniper monkey. Bro, where are the last 2? Wuggy Huggy, launch me. Launch me into the stratosphere again, please. No, you're a jerk, Wuggy. Oh, yes!
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you.
I love you and I miss you. We only have 1 left.
I know you're done, so when you get this, can you call me back?
It's still playing.
I love you and I miss you.
What kind of drink did you even get?
Oh! It's like the 4th time.
It smells sour like funky.
It's a funny meme like the first 3 times, but now that it's like the 4th time, it's boring.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, and I miss you. Wuggy Huggy, launch me. Launch me. Launch me. Oh, come on. We haven't even gotten like the bite of 87 twice. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And we still have one left. It's the clown horn. If we get the bite of 87 again, I'm probably just gonna, you know, just go to the next room. Wuggy Huggy, hello. Stop pushing me, you stinker. Wait your turn. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm just done. I don't feel like hearing sour like
It smells sour like funky.
You're ever bored, punch an orphan. What are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
Oh, I think this is this the chase? I think it is, yeah. It is. Oh my gosh, he's chasing them. It's actually the thing, it's actually pretty scary. They did the chase really well. Like, that is definitely the highlight of the chase. Wait, I'm stuck.
Was that the bite of 87?
That's the bite of 87.
I think I took a wrong turn. Oopsie. Remember, don't hit Freddy and his Freddy fastballs. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to go here. It says no. Oh yeah, this is where I went last time. Yo, Wuggy.
What kind of drink did you even get?
Oh, it smells sour like funky.
Okay, no, so you have to go down there. Alright, now you have to, like, where'd you go?
Great.
Oh, right, and then you, don't you, like, jump? Because last, oh, right, you go here. That's why I got stuck. I'm stupid. Oh, no, I'm getting slowed down by the Wuggy Huggy man. No, you can't go there.
No!
Big L. I actually really want to watch this final video. What man has a good colossal boss?
What is that?
Does it not make sound?
What is that?
Get in, loser. We're gonna go fight a building. The giant boss battle is a cornerstone of game design. Fighting a colossal
so
boss
quiet.
is one of the most reliable ways to make a high spectacle set piece that will stick in the mind of
Gaming.
the player. It works in every genre. Platforming, RPG, action, puzzle, fighting... well, it can work in every genre. Designing at this scale is trickier than you think, and if you're not careful, you can cause a lot of collateral damage. Let's talk about the design of colossal boss fights, some games that ran into massive problems, and how different game styles go big. Today's episode is sponsored by GXE from Opera GX. GXE is a platform full of browser games that you can play for free on Opera GX, the first browser for gamers. GXE has all kinds of games, from small experimental ones to larger games made with more resources by more experienced developers. I've been playing a neat little game called Doodle Alive. It's a puzzler where you play as a little doodle that can freely flip between the real world and the paper world to solve puzzles. In the paper world, you can move in a top-down style, while in the real world, you move in a 2D platformer style. It's a clever little game that I highly recommend checking out. Check in week to week on GXE's popular lists. They're getting new games all the time, and you can find some promising new titles you've never heard of before. GXE has weekly game challenges with prizes attached too. The challenges are free to enter, and you could win up to $1,000 in gift cards. Use my link below to head over to GXE, play some games, and win some prizes. Thanks, GXE. The giant boss fight is well-worn territory. Sometimes it's more monster, sometimes more mech. Some fights are a surprise one-off, and some are the game's very core. Some lean into the spectacle, and some the mechanics. There are so many different ways you could go with it that any colossal boss fight is good, right? Final Fantasy XV has a cautionary tale, the Adamantus. One of the game's optional super bosses is against a living turtle mountain. But what's wrong with it, you ask? That looks cool. And you're right, this is cool. But this isn't. Does punching a wall sound fun? No? Then let's take a step back. Why do games have giant boss fights in the first place? Not to sound too obvious, but it's a fun concept. Everyone wants to be David fighting Goliath. Boss fights are supposed to be memorable, unique, spectacular elements of a game. They're a final test of your skill, a narrative crescendo, a harder challenge, and a way to force you to think a little differently about how you've been playing the game up until this point. A giant boss fight checks all of those boxes in a ready-made, super flexible format. But what's so special about a giant boss? It's just big, right? Sure, but we're talking about bosses big enough to impact how a game operates by its mere presence. Colossal bosses throw a wrench into a game's movement mechanics, animation systems, your environmental design, even how the camera in your game works. You can't drop Godzilla 2 into your game and expect everything to just work out. If you want to add in a giant boss, you've got to tailor every aspect of the fight to fit your game's strengths. It usually takes some custom work to make the tweaks to fit a colossal boss into a game. It might involve minor changes, or it might require building new systems from scratch, but not every game does that legwork. The distances involved in giant boss fights can really screw up how character movement feels. Controls that feel good in small spaces might not work over large distances. Breath of the Wild's final boss is Dark Beast Ganon.
What?
And
What?
the movement in the fight is really dull. Ganon is extremely slow and unfocused on you. Running around hitting basic targets is both mechanically not that interesting, but also dragged out by the long plane distances you have to go through to move around from side to side. Up until this point, Breath of the Wild's movement and traversal had been varied and exciting, with plenty of gliding and climbing mechanics, plus advanced moves like shield surfing if you wanted to. This is just basic horseback riding on flat terrain. There's no mixing in the game's strengths, just the most boring type of movement over the longest time. There's a ton of build-up and ceremony surrounding the fight, and the super basic movement is a letdown. Some Colossal bosses don't play nicely with the game's basic combat mechanics. Streets of Rage 4's final boss is split into two phases, a regular 1-on-2 fight, and a 1-on-1 on giant robot spider fight. The spider is a stage-filling stationary robot that attacks you alongside one of the characters. Streets of Rage 4 has a marvelous combo system supporting its basic brawl mechanics. Stuns and combos are a cornerstone of making the fights feel satisfying, but the spider robot can't be stunned or juggled. You're stuck punching a wall with a tiny combo. You can be popped up in the air though. The spider robot turns into something like a stage hazard rather than a one-on-one fight, which was never the game's strong suit. It turns the finale into a tedious potshot and retreat exercise that barely resembles the rest of the game's combat. Though with the spider boss, you can at least see what's going on. That's not always the case. The scale of Colossal bosses can play havoc with how scenes are framed. Melee-focused games can have an especially hard time dealing with this scale. It's tough to fight what you can't see. The Legend of Korra is a character action game that tries to do as much as it can on a tight budget, but it occasionally cuts corners a little too hard. These giant spirit enemies are late-game mini-bosses, and are just upscaled versions of normal enemies, without much accommodation. The game's camera has a very tough time following the action, as it either clips into the boss or gets partially obscured, which makes it tougher to react to telegraphed moves. Legs block your view all the time. While you're fighting, it's often very hard to tell what's even happening. Then the game throws two of them at you at once. No, it turns out that doesn't solve the problem. Okay, so you can't just drop a Colossal boss in a usual fight and hope for the best. You've got to adapt something, somehow. Turning it into the spectacular fight you're dreaming about means emphasizing some parts and de-emphasizing others. But which path you take depends on what you want to focus on. If you're trying to just make a cool set piece with a Colossal boss, you could sidestep the mechanics and camera problems entirely. Take the fight out of the player's hands and paper over some of the inherent limitations of Colossal bosses with QTEs. Does your main character need to do a flippy dip ultra punch? Just make him tap the Y button and let the game take care of the rest. The camera doesn't behave how you want? Frame the scene however you like. If you're using a Colossal boss fight primarily as a spectacle delivery device, QTEs can make your exact dreams come to life. They give the designer complete control over what the player will see. Every camera angle, every punch, every slash can be shown according to your perfect vision with perfect timing. Of course, there are some big trade-offs. Like fun, QTEs sacrifice a lot of interaction. There's nothing else going on for a player to focus on, so you better make sure what you're trying to show off looks good enough to be worth it. You also need to think about what failing a QTE does for your scene. Game over and restart like Dragon's Lair? Or this amazing Spider-Man scene? Do you not allow failing? Would that just be better as a cutscene then? If you do allow failing and continuing, how much extra work do you have to do to show the consequences of missing a timing window? Good QTs are few and far between and can be a little bit of a cop-out, but they're an option if you've got something really cool you want to show off. Some genres can just skip over a lot of the problems that come with the physical presence of a giant boss, maybe with some fixed camera angles and more abstract mechanics. Sounds like a JRPG to me. Traditional Final Fantasy games have huge sprites compared to the player characters, and you can fight them just fine. Octopath Traveler takes that tradition and cranks up the size and detail even further. These classic-style JRPGs can basically do anything they want with the size of an enemy sprite, as the game mechanics are essentially a math problem with some flashy effects. Attacks are abstracted away from the need to really make the animations connect to each other. Like with QTEs, big sprites in JRPGs give the drama of a unique, elaborate enemy with enough flexibility to avoid a lot of design headaches.
Did that guy just suplex a train?
Colossal bosses might also help make different kinds of gameplay possible. MMORPGs like Final Fantasy XIV rely on giant enemies to help make a 24-on-1 fight work at all. The mechanics of an MMO are expected to be a little more abstract than an action game, so losing the hit reactions is a worthwhile sacrifice for letting a large group of player characters all have a distinct role in a big fight, where everyone fighting smaller enemies would create a chaotic mess of characters with overlapping and obscuring animations. The larger size of MMO bosses let large raids exist as a game format. It's not even an MMO-only concept either. Wonderful 101 and Pikmin are both single-player games that use giant bosses to make their many-on-one fights better. Huge enemies can also be an easy at-a-glance signal about enemy difficulty. In Shin Megami Tensei 5, you enter combat by running into things in the overworld. Scattered throughout are demons that are way out of your league, dozens of levels above what you could realistically defeat. Which enemies are which might have been a trickier thing to signal to a player, but SMT just uses their size to let you know that these guys are trouble. Even their minimap icon is big, so you shouldn't easily get blindsided by a fight. If you're not going to do a QTE, and you actually do want to fight the giant monster yourself, what else can you try? What if you just cut the scope down a little? You don't have to fight the entire monster, do you? Would fighting just part of it work? Just beat up on a leg for a bit. You get the general scope and feel of fighting something massive, but you can abstract away part of it. Streets of Rage 4 tries to do this, and it probably would have worked if not for the severe clash in game mechanics. Crosscode does it a little better. It has a fight with a massive mining robot where you're spending most of your time dodging its massive punches, shockwaves, and projectiles. After this dodging phase, you get a new phase where you can launch bombs at a weak point to stun and attack the robot. The whole fight is mostly framed around the robot's torso and arms, which helps focus the action in a way that keeps the battlefield from getting too crowded. Sometimes, though, there's just not enough room to go around. What can you do with a colossal boss that isn't right next to you? Colossal bosses often act like a force of nature, so it can make sense to face them indirectly. Take Bowser's Fury, the add-on mini-campaign built into Super Mario 3D World. Bowser has transformed into Fury Bowser, a raging titan that you'll have to deal with once in a while as you go about collecting coins and cat shines and whatever. Fury Bowser's presence is felt throughout the game, even when he's inactive. His spiky shell egg slowly rises from the center of the lake, spinning faster and faster until the rain starts to fall, and the music changes to something ominous. A storm is about to strike. The egg shoots into the sky, flashes, and now you've got Fury Bowser to deal with. Fury Bowser acts like a challenge modifier during normal gameplay, forcing the player to move and adapt and to avoid more obstacles he fires your way. The stages get modified as they're pelted with fireballs and spiky platforms, which you can use to gain more cover and avoid getting hit. These sequences create a more challenging platforming segment full of improvisation, but it's still roughly the same gameplay that 3D Marios are already good at. If you can get your hands on the Giga Cat Bell power-up, it lets Mario stand on equal footing to Fury Bowser and start a more traditional boss fight with a kaiju flair. After scrambling to dodge attacks from an immovable force in the distance, the game provides a great moment of catharsis. Beat him up, he'll retreat, lather, rinse, and repeat until the game's finale. This stage of the fight isn't much different than your standard 3D Mario boss, but the different window dressing makes it stand out. If your game is about fighting at a distance, that can work great too. It really helps one genre that absolutely loves colossal bosses. Shmups involve shooting at targets at range, and keeping distance between you and your target while still fighting them helps make colossal bosses more manageable to fight. Games like Cuphead, Sin and Punishment, and Ikaruga have plenty of bosses that take up half the screen or more, but they don't have to tweak their gameplay much to accommodate them. Their fixed camera and movement style keep these battles from getting too messy or hectic. The larger characters give room for more custom and finely crafted animations that help make these bosses feel like unique and exciting challenges and let you break the fight down into individual parts of the boss to target, which is a nice change of pace from the game's smaller enemies. The custom animations are even practical to help telegraph big attacks that would feel unfair otherwise. The large boss targets also let you not worry as much about precise aiming, so your patterns can become more demanding and fun to dodge. Okay, now let's try flipping it. If you don't want to zoom out to fight the monster at a distance, What if you zoomed way in? What if the boss itself were the environment? A colossal boss can work great as a living level, where navigation and combat can become one and the same. It's perfect for set pieces like the Kronos fight in God of War 3, and it's especially good with games that want to focus on fun, fluid movement and platforming like Solar Ash. Solar Ash flows smoothly between normal level segments and gigantic fights. You parkour your way through destroyed landscapes, working towards several anomalies that eventually unleash the boss. They're levels unto themselves, taking you through tough platforming challenges point to point, finding weak spots to attack as you go. The monster moves throughout, making the terrain shift constantly, forcing you to improvise. Each time you fight one, you'll have to traverse its body several times, taking a different path on each, and each path becomes more and more deadly over time as its skin becomes like lava and platforms get destroyed. The shifting terrain leaves little room for error and can get frustrating, but it feels exhilarating when you pull off that perfect run. Remember, you're not limited to just one of these techniques either. They can all work together quite well. The opening boss of Metal Gear Rising is Metal Gear Ray, and it has a healthy balance of engaging gameplay and fun spectacle while working around a lot of issues that trip up other games. It's using the same combat system the game already uses without compromises. Movement from point to point still feels good, even with the increases.
Emery, are you still here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's Poopy.
You opened my case.
Oh yeah, good, wow.
Welcome to the factory, where you're permanently an employee if you get hired, because it seems they don't let anyone leave, and while some jails use guard dogs, that would be too standard for the greatest toy company on the planet. I don't know why we came in, but I'm in the business of getting out as quick as possible, and it's only a matter of time before we shatter this chapter into more pieces than my heart was in the first
Poor guy.
times and whip out our own violation of this video game in just 7.5 minutes of waiting for the classroom.
Okay,